Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact Branch Manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. State Representative Monty Hodges is running for re-election for District 55. Monty is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Monty has worked hard in the state legislature representing District 55 and is asking for your vote on November 3rd. Monty wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season, and let's win a state championship. Let's all help re-elect Monty Hodges for State Representative for District 55. Monty Hodges is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Osceola Seminole Football here on the Seminole Nation Facebook page and Seminole Nation YouTube page. Also, we welcome everybody listening on 107.3, The GOAT. Also, the live stream at Sudbury Radio Sports app. And folks, say week number 2, the Seminoles and the Blytheville Chickasaws here from Haley Field. And Bobby, when the county rivalry gets together between Osceola and Blytheville, it always ends up an epic battle.
That's true, Michael. You know, these are teams that the two largest cities in the county, and a lot of pride here. The Chickasaws have had some success lately. Of course, the Seminoles, we all know how much success we've had. It's a beautiful night for football. Not too hot. Got a good breeze blowing. And Haley Field is a beautiful place to play. Got a great surface out here, and looks like we're going to have a good outing for fans and just a great night for football.
Hey, everybody listening on the Facebook page, will you hit that like button, please? That really helps us keep up with how many people are watching the stream. Please hit the like button and share this. If you don't mind, share this live stream for everybody to watch. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. That will help us out so much here on the Seminole Nation. Bobby, one other thing about tonight's game, it's a sellout.
It is that's the truth, because there's only limited tickets due to COVID-19, but it is a sellout.
400 on the home side, 200 on the visitor side, folks. And I'm gonna tell y'all, when they put them, they made sure that the players and the cheerleaders and everybody got parents first, and as it should, in my opinion. You need to be able to get in and see your kid play. Whatever tickets were left over, they gave out vouchers for, and talking to our athletic director, our allotment went within minutes. I mean, minutes they were gone. So this was a hot ticket for everybody to get here tonight. Due to COVID-19, we are limited on both sides. But want to welcome everybody watching from home from the Osceola fans and the Blytheville fans. Make sure you comment. Let us know where you're watching from. And we'll try to give you shout-outs all throughout the game. So, Bobby, just real quick for last week, the Seminoles started 0-1 on the season, faced the Crossett Eagles. Ended up being a 26-20 loss to Osceola. But, hey, took Osceola some time to get things going. Both teams trying to figure out, being early on the season. Osceola didn't have a scrimmage game or anything, so it was actually their first time being in pads against an opponent. Come up short 26-20. Had a chance to win it at the end. Didn't go our way last week at Osceola.
Michael, you talk about, taking a loss. People say, oh, man, we lost that first ball game. It's a week 0 ball game. It's not going to hurt you in the conference standings. It's not going to hurt you overall in the season. But what you got to do with that type of game is you got to look at the positives. Osceola went down 20-0. Crossett opened a 20-point lead up on a team that we knew was young. First-year coach Jamie Carter, his first outing with those young men. And then what we saw was a team that responded. They came back, they fought, they scrapped. Man, they got in there and dug with everything they could to get back in the football game. And you get down to the last minute of the ball game and have a chance to win it. You can't ask much more from a group of kids. The defensive side of the football I thought looked really, really good. Coach Carter had his defense playing multiple looks and changing their fronts. He was bringing pressures from different areas of the field. They kept, for the most part. I mean, I realized Crossett scored 26 points, but you had a couple of touchdowns on short fields, one big play, and and it's a different football game. The defense I thought played really well overall. I'll tell you what else I saw that was really positive from Coach Carter is you got a coaching staff that wasn't afraid to change. And they came out wanting to look at in a power run set. They wanted to really push the football and control the clock, and it just weren't getting the push that they thought they could get against the defensive line of Crossett. And what did they do? They shifted gears, and they went out and they adjusted, and the offensive output, from the second quarter on, was so much more pronounced and so much better than it had been, in the first quarter. So. I saw you always wonder, you get a new coach coming in, what's this group going to look like? How are the kids going to play for him? What are we going to be from this point forward? And everything I took from that football game, except for the score, was positive. I saw kids that were willing to lay it on the line for Coach Jamie Carter.
No doubt.
They went out there and played hard. Man, they didn't give up. They were scrappy. There were some licks being thrown. The physicality of the Osceola Seminoles was impressive to me. And then I saw a coaching staff that was willing to adjust and do what they had to do to give their kids the best chance to win. I just don't know if it could get any better in a first night outing and be a loss.
Exactly, and I agree 100%. For Crossett, Tyreek Jones, Bobby, 16 for 27 passing. He had 236 yards, and he's a great quarterback. Seminoles held him to hardly anything on rushing the football. He did get away on some of the long passes that got behind our defense, but he had a heck of a game. But you look at our quarterback, Dontaven Littleton, he was 9 for 21 passing for 219 yards. He had 20 rushes for 53 yards. So what that stat right there tells me is Coach Jamie Carter wants to use the quarterback and wants him to use his legs on the offensive side of the ball.
That's exactly what he wants to do. He wants to use the quarterback run as a power run. And I'll say this, Michael. I've told you this, and we talked about it after the football game. Osceola's going to have to find a running back. They're going to have to find a kid that can tote the load back there. It was what we saw with Dontaven, and a lot of this has to do with the coronavirus and the ability to get out and practice and do conditioning work for these football teams. Osceola missed about a week and a half of practice with a couple of positive tests. The kids didn't get to condition during that time. You expect them to condition a little bit on their own, but the reality of it is if they're not being out there driven and doing this in a structured manner, it just doesn't work as well. So we saw kids that were tired and wore out, and Dontaven is going to have to do a little better job conditioning himself, and he's going to have to play both ways.
I agree.
And that's just the absolute reality of it. And the kid has got all the heart in the world. You'll never find a bigger-hearted kid than Dontaven Littleton.
Right.
He's going to give it everything he has, and he has no quit in him, no quit at all. And it's just impressive to watch, a junior in high school put out that type of effort.
Looking at some of the other just notable stats here, Landry and Clayton, 4 catches, 88 yards. Jabari Parsons got 63 yards and a touchdown on a receiving touchdown. Jaden Brown has a 23-yard touchdown. So, over and all, Bobby, had a pretty good night. Anthony Harris Jr. had a big night on defense. Chris Littleton on defense. Kamarian Brooks. So, you saw the positives. The scoreboard didn't go with you, but you saw positives from the team.
The pieces are there. AJ is a beast. He's long. Jabari is very long, and we saw really, really good things out of Landry and Clayton. Landry ran open most of the night. He was really crisp in his route running. He was where he was supposed to be. He caught the ball well, caught it with his hands, bringing in. I couldn't find many negatives. And I've been catching crap all week about this Dylan Cootie kid. We had trouble blocking him all night, but that young man played with some fire.
Did.
But outside of that, I couldn't find many real negatives. A couple of penalties here and there. That's jitters. That's the first game. You're under a new coach. Terminology changes. You're under a new quarterback. Those things are bound to happen. I just couldn't find much negative to say about the Osceola Seminoles.
Let's switch gears. Let's talk about the Blytheville Chickasaws, who we get to play here tonight. They're coached by Lance Stone. They're out of the 4A3. They are 0-1 on the season as we are. Lost to Nelton last week, 27-20. This is Lance's second season in Blytheville, 3-8 overall record. Last season they were 3-7 overall, 3-4 in conference. 5th place finish last season with no playoffs. And the meeting last year between Osceola and Blytheville, the Osceola did get the best of Blytheville last year, 33-18. And on the offense, Bobby, everything goes through their quarterback, and everything we've seen in film. It's number 3, Jeremiah Northern, 6 foot 230 junior. Against Nelton, he was 14 for 32, 207 yards in the air. He had 11 rushes for 50 yards. So you can see right there on offense, they want to go through number 3, Jeremiah Northern, with everything they do. Looking at the running back, John Bruin, number 13, he 23 rushes, 84 yards, and a touchdown last week. Also a senior. Number 2, Kylan Wells, 4 receptions last week for 72 yards. And also Taquan Love, he's number 6. He's a junior, 5'8", 175. He had 6 receptions for 67 yards. So, Bobby, on the offensive side, they want to spread that ball out. They want to run on you with the quarterback or the running back, or they'll tote it and throw it, whatever they need to do to try to get the ball down the field.
And you're right. The offense runs through Jeremiah Northern. he's a gifted athlete. He's a special quarterback. We got a taste of him last year, and we were watching him in warm-ups. We had a little hint that he may be a little banged up, a little nicked up. He's wearing a visible knee brace on his knee, and he wasn't moving around just really freely. But I'm sure that young man, who also is all heart, is going to be there in the football game and try to make a difference. And their running back should be named Bruiser.
Yeah.
His nickname should be Bruiser. He's a bruising running back. He's a big kid. He's fast. He's strong. And you're going to have to tackle him. He's going to make you tackle him, and he doesn't shy away from contact. He loves contact. And, when you're playing linebacker or you're playing a defensive line or a three technique or something, and every time you turn around, that big kid is knocking your block off, after a while you get tired of getting hit.
No doubt about that. No doubt. And looking at their defense, they'll run a 3-4 defense. What they want to run now, you'll see multiple defenses. We saw it in the opening warm-ups how they changed their defense. But last week they were led by number 10, Mekhi Rayner. He's a senior, 6'1", 190. Had 11 tackles last week, Bobby. And then also the other guy that had a big night for him on defense was number 8, Tavarius Townsend, 6'1", 172 senior. He also had 11 tackles last week.
And I think you're gonna see some of the same things out of Blytheville on their defensive front, and it's a trend in college football that used to you either ran a bear front, you ran an odd man front. Everybody you stuck with the defense, and really all you ever changed was where your pressures came from. And now most of the high schools have kind of followed into the behind what the college ranks have done, which is came from the pros. You look at multiple fronts, you're gonna see multiple formations. You're gonna see odds and evens. You're going to see pressures coming from different places, movement on the defensive line and with the linebackers. Blytheville's going to come out and tackle well, and they're going to play good defensive sound football.
The only other stat, Bobby, that I picked up from last week's game from the Blytheville Chickasaws, they had 6 penalties for 60 yards. Not very bad, but penalties will kill you in a ball game, and I'm sure that's something they'll clean up here tonight. Let's talk about your Osceola Seminoles. They are coached by Jamie Carter, 3A3 conference, 0-1 on the season. Lost to Cross at 26-20, as we had said last week. This is Coach Carter's first season in Osceola. Last season, the Seminoles were 12-2 overall, 7-0 in conference, and lost in the state championship game to Harding Academy. Osceola's going to run the spread with a read option emphasis. Quarterback, just like in Blytheville, is going to make the offense go for Osceola, and that is number 11, junior Dontaven Littleton. 6'2", 200. Last week he had 219 yards passing, 53 yards rushing, 272 total yards. So you saw that young man had an excellent game. Also number 5, Landry Clayton, 5'10", 150. He had 88 yards receiving last week. 22, Jabari Person, 5'10", 170, had a touchdown. And also Jaden Brown, 6 foot, 165, had a touchdown. Bobby, the biggest thing, like you said, we've got to get the running back going here tonight.
Yeah, we've got to find somebody that can shoulder some of that load and take a little bit off of Dontaven. I'll tell you right now, he's best when he's throwing the football on the run.
Talking about the defense for Osceola, they're going to run a 3-4 stack. And last week gave up 327 yards of total offense on defense. And Bobby, you just had something that's hard to swallow on the defensive side of the ball. The corners are going to have to try to stay with the wide receivers. We had 2 big touchdowns thrown on the wide receiver side. They got behind our cornerbacks last week. But we had a big night from number 12, Anthony Harris Jr., 6'5", 205, was all over the place and played one heck of a game on defense. Also number 52, Chris Littleton, senior, 6'1", 210. Just an excellent guy on the defensive line. Kamarian Brooks, number 54, 6'2", 200, junior, was excellent on the defensive line. So, Bobby, I'm going to tell you, one of the things we've got to do here tonight, Blytheville is fast, they're big, they're physical. We have got to tackle well here tonight.
You've got to tackle the football tonight, and you've got to do it with some vigor. You're going to have some bad intentions when you come meet the ball carrier in the hole, and you're going to have to make them regret and not want to run the football in the interior. We saw the CrossFit Eagles last week. Their offense was more successful on the exterior, on the outside, than they were on the interior, the defensive line of the Seminoles. And I think interior-wise, in the middle of that line, and the linebacker core is solid for the Seminoles. We're going to have to learn to set the edge a little bit better and contain the outside run, the outside zone. And I think again, Coach Carter's a defensive-minded coach, and he played defense in high school, played defense in college, and I think he'll get that corrected pretty easily.
No doubt. Keys to the game, in my opinion, are minimizing mistakes. Again, getting the running game going, and we've got to execute the plays that we run. Something that we've got to keep in mind here tonight as we get ready.
Got to limit the pre-snap penalties. Just
yes.
cannot afford the pre-snap penalties.
Yes, we do. Captains for tonight, number 2, Kylan Wells for Blytheville. Number 11, Dontaven Littleton for Osceola. I want to talk about the sponsors just real quick before we get started here. Our premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation is First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas. Greg Reese and Taylor Lucius and crew down there. I want to thank them so much for the second year of being our premier sponsor on the Seminole Nation. Our sports sponsors are Bowmanville Pest Control, Oscar Gonzalez, Jade and Jacob up there. Roller Swift Funeral Home, Mr. David Tucker. Sandbar Grill, Harry and Jeanette Keats. Sandra Brand for City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Tyler Dunnigan for City Council, Ward 3, Position 2. The Osceola School District, Alfred Hogan, Osceola School Board. Huddle House, Manager Michael Henderson. Re-elect Monty Hodges for State Representative District 55. And the Willis Clinic, Dr. Sharita Willis, Medical Director. I want to thank you so much for being our sponsors here on the Seminole Nation. And folks, if you see them folks, please explain to them how happy you are that they are sponsoring the Seminole Nation, because what you see here tonight, what we get to do is only because of them. They're the ones that help us buy all this equipment, help us get to these games, and help us bring you Seminole football every week. Got about 1:55 left. As you see right there between the double zeros on your screen, the clock is missing, folks. We're trying to get that working. And until we can get that worked out to where we can get the clock in there, we'll make sure that we tell you what the time is and all that.
And whose fault is that? That's Jade's fault.
I wasn't going to say it, but
That's Jade's fault.
Since you brought it up, Bobby, we'll blame it on Jade. That's right. Folks, again, if you're watching here on the Seminole Nation, if you're on Facebook, hit the like button, please. Hit that like button and please share this feed, please. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, please. That will help us out so much. We're getting our viewer count up and getting other people to find out about the Seminole Nation. I want to give a big shout out to Mayburn and Jeanette Walker, who is at home tonight. They are not able to be here, but they are watching live on the Seminole Nation, and they want to say, go Seminoles. And folks, Mayburn and Jeanette are big-time sponsors of the Osceola Seminoles and have been for as long as I can remember. And we're missing them at the game, but we'll bring it to you right here on the live stream, Mayburn and Jeanette. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see, there's one more here that Jade showed me just a second ago. I'm going to try to get that out just real quick. Moreland Brown, folks, is watching all the way in Sacramento, California. Bob, that's way over there.
Ooh, that's a long way yonder.
That's way over there, Bobby.
Yeah, that's a long way.
And Mr. Moreland Brown, we appreciate you watching here tonight. We'll do our best to bring you all this action, and thank you for watching us way out in California. And he says go Seminoles, and that's what we'll say too. And folks, we'll get to you. Tell us where you're watching from. We're going to have somebody monitoring this, and we're going to try to do as much as we can. Seminoles are on the field. We're going to receive the football. Back deep to receive for Osceola is number 6, Nick Charles, and number 1. I think it's number 1. Hang on, let him turn.
It's Dakari Clark, I believe. Yeah, that's Dakari. It is. I'm sorry, Tony McNeil. I apologize.
We don't have a 1. There's a 1.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
I looked at the wrong list.
Yeah. Folks, we want to welcome everybody listening on 107.3 The GOAT here tonight, and also the Sub-Area Radio Sports app. Thank you so much for watching us here tonight. We're ready for Seminole football, folks, here on the Seminole Nation live stream, Facebook and YouTube. Kicking for Blytheville is number 31, Tyrese Grant.
You know, real quickly, Michael, we want to say, you know, thank you to the Blytheville School District and Superintendent Bobby Atchley, the hospitality we received up here to get in the press box, and here we go.
It's a high end over end kick. It's going to be taken at the 10, across the 15 to the 20, across the 25. He's going to get outside to the 30, looking for a hole. There's going to be a swarm of Chickasaws going to take him down about the 34-yard line. Dakari Clark's going to make that tackle. Seminoles have it first and 10, decent field position.
Good return, good solid return, blocked up well. Got the ball back across the grain up the field and got north and south really quick. Excellent return, good starting field position for the Seminoles.
Seminoles come out on offense. One wide receiver to the near side, two to the far side. Shotgun formation. Littleton is your quarterback. One man comes into motion. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's right up the middle. He's across the 35. He's going to get across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Good. Well, they're going to give him the 40-yard line. Good run there. It'll be second down, 2nd and 4 for Osceola.
And what you see there is the read option on the jet sweep action. Don Taven's reading the linebackers there. The linebackers went with the jet sweep. He pulled and ran up the middle. Excellent read by Don Taven.
Quarterback's looking to the sideline. Still looking to the sideline. 14 on the play clock. Ball's on the ground. We got a whistle. And I think the timing of that play was off. We're going to have a false start on Osceola. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Ooh.
We're right underneath this speaker here, folks, so you may hear a little bit of.
They got a little feedback problem going on there.
Mr. Leonard Williams, the fourth, is watching from Fort Worth, Texas, and he says, "Go Chicks." So, hey, we'll give him that shout-out.
That's
Bobby.
right,
We'll
Mr. Williams. Good to see you. Good to know that you're watching with us on the live stream all the way from Texas.
Bobby Chalk is in Los Angeles, California. He says, "Go Seminoles, man."
That's a long way, Bobby Chalk.
I'll tell you what. Claude Lynch is in Gallatin, Tennessee. Big-time Osceola Seminole fan. Good to see you on here, Mr. Claude Earl. Seminoles going to reset the offense. There's a snap. Going to give it to the running back. He's going to be hit the line of scrimmage. He's going to get up to about the 39-yard line. So it's going to be a third down, 3rd and about 6 for Osceola.
And that's Jonathan Stovall on the carry there. And we saw last week, we talked about it after the game that we thought that Jonathan was, looked a little timid taking the football into the interior of the line and the defense of the Crossed Eagles. Well, that run right there, Mr. Stovall had his head down and was plowing straight ahead. He looked much better. He was on his track and made a good cut, get into the hole.
There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw now. He's going to roll out here to his right. He's got forever if he wants to run, and he's still trying to get away and just going to fall down at the 40-yard line. We've got a whistle and a flag way back at the 33-yard line. Probably going to be in the area of hold.
It's probably going to be a hold. I think I saw somebody get a handful of jersey back there.
Waiting on him to make the call. Yep, it's going to be a hold. They're trying to talk to the coach from Blytheville, see what he wants to do. He can decline it and take it right here at the 39. That'd be a 4th down, I believe.
Looks like that's what he's going to do. Yep.
Yeah, Bobby, they're going to decline it. It's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to take the play. It'll be 4th down and about 6 yards.
It looks like Osceola's going to keep the offense on the field right here and go ahead and go for it. AJ's walking back now. Looks like we're going to change and punt.
Dedrick McNeil's watching from Fort Worth, Texas, says go Chickasaws.
I bet it's hot down there.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Punt formation for Osceola. Anthony Harris Jr. is your punter. Deep receive for Blytheville is number 2, Kylan Wells.
We had another flag down.
Legal substitution. That means they had too many men in the huddle. That's going to be 5 more yards. And, Bob, we talked about the mistakes. We got to minimize the mistakes getting started here.
You got to eliminate the pre-snap penalties. You just can't afford to do that. It's just too damaging to your offense, defense. You can't afford those pre-snap penalties.
Floyd Jefferson from Dallas, Texas says go Seminoles. Thank you for watching down in Texas, Floyd. High end over end kick. It's going to bounce at the 30, and Osceola's going to grab it. at the 31, 32-yard line. Decent field position for the Chickasaws. They'll take over first and 10.
It's not a bad punt by AJ. He didn't get just a lot of hang time on it, but it traveled a good distance. Not a bad punt at all. Good coverage by the Seminoles. I don't think Nick Charles or Nick Warrens had a chance, but to feel that it was going to hit him in the head.
4 wide receivers set here. Quarterback is going to be number 14, Ladarius Reed. And, Bob, we talked about that. We thought that the Northern was going to be banged up, so you're going to have a different quarterback than we saw last week. D. Wells is going to be the running back. He's to his left.
That's 2 of the major players on that Chickasaw team out.
There is a snap. Quarterback's trying to roll. He's going to get outside 30, 35, 40. Going to get out across the 45. Going to fall across the 45. And it'll be a first and 10 for Blytheville, and just lost containment there, Bobby.
Yeah, you just see a mistake there by Nick Warrens. He took a bad angle into the backfield and allowed the quarterback to get outside him. Young man's got wheels. He can get out there and run a little bit, and you can tell he's long. He's got long legs. He just made the best of the situation given to him. He saw the opening on that side of the field and took off.
Latrina Littleton's watching from Branson. She says, go Seminoles. Spread formation one more time. There's a snap. Going to give it to the running back this time. He's across the 40 up to about the 46-yard line. That's about a 1-yard gain, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for Osceola.
We saw Kamari and Brooks in the backfield there and had an opportunity and just kind of overran the play, but AJ Harris comes up and just cleans it up there. Solid form tackle, good lick, good sound tackle, and gets the ball carried down. Short game.
Spread formation one more time. Shotgun formation. Darius Reed is your quarterback. He's looking to the sideline, waiting on the play to be called. And there is a snap. Going to give it to the running back one more time. He's going to be stopped. He's going to get positive yards up to the 49-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and about 6 for the Chickasaws. And, Bobby, you saw Skylar Young that time.
Skylar Young makes a good tackle, gets into the hole, and gets his hands on the running back and brings him to the ground. Bring up a 3rd and long. Here's what, defensively, this is where you really want to be. You don't want to give these offenses 3rd and shorts. You want to get them in 3rd and long and make them change the whole playbook.
Big 3rd down here for Osceola to maybe get the defense off the field. Shotgun formation. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to run to his right. He's going to be hit at the 49. It's no gain there, Bobby. That's good job there by the defense. That's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and 6 for the Blytheville Chickasaws.
And again, Kamari and Brooks in the backfield makes the quarterback change his track, gets him off his track, and A.J. Harris comes in with another good, solid tackle.
Jerry Thomas is watching from Clarksville, Tennessee, says go Noles. Perry Langston is watching from Indianapolis, says go Seminoles.
Man, it's good to hear all these folks from around the country watching their Seminoles. When I was in high school, you didn't have that. You couldn't watch from way off.
Big 4th down and going for it here, Bobby. They're going to try to draw them all sides.
Yep.
And Blytheville's going to call a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You are watching and listening to Osceola Seminole football. We're back in 1 minute.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Back. We had to wait on the radio to come back in there. We just wanted to let you know why we weren't saying anything. But hey, knocks the ball down. You saw Dontaven Littleton come in, knock the ball down on 4th down, and Seminoles going to have great field position, Bobby.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a strange thing there for them to go this early in the football game, 4th down and long like that. Dontaven makes a great play on the football. I think he had a chance to pick it. Just a good sound play, good defense, good zone coverage there. They're playing zone in the back half. really good job there just to stop that and get great field position for the Seminoles.
Got to make them pay on that there. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Dontavian Littleton is your quarterback. There is a snap. It's going to hand the ball off. Positive yards up to about the 47-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 for Osceola.
Number 7, Taurus Crawford, gets in there and gets a hand on Jonathan Stovall and gets him off the track. Slows down the play, changes the timing of the play, and they were able to stop him for a 2-yard gain. You're going to have to block up a little bit better on that front half.
Andre Cole was watching from Dallas, Texas. Says, go Seminoles. Chris Waterford is traveling, looks like, from Illinois to Arkansas, and he says, go Chickasaws. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. There is a snap, low snap, and we got a whistle.
Flag.
And it's going to be offsides on Blytheville, is what the guy on the far side saying. That's a gift.
That is a gift. It was a bad snap and looked like it was getting the timing of the play a little bit off, so we'll get 5 yards for that one.
It is a 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down, be 2nd down. Mr. Byron Person Sr., Bobby's watching from Warren, Arkansas, and he's wishing good luck to Jabari Person, number 22.
Jabari will do a good job tonight for you, Byron.
Reginald Bryson is watching from Washington, D.C., and he says, go Chickasaws. All over the country. I love it, Bobby. This is what it's all about. 4 wide receiver set, shotgun formation. 2nd down and about 3 for the Seminoles. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. And he's trying to get it out of there, but he's going to be sacked. Blew the whistle dead. So it's going to be a loss back to the 47-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and about 7. 8.
Tyrese Grant and A.J. Harris for Blytheville back there. Oh, we got a flag over here.
Yes, sir. I'm going to tell you, this coach down here on Blytheville sideline was given – wait a minute. He was a player because the coach is all over the player.
Yeah. Sideline warning. He gives him the sideline warning. He was really upset.
Yeah, the
coach let him have it.
Coach was upset, and I think he had a player. And I'm going to tell you, them linemen, the linemen for the refereeing crew is not going to take much.
No, they're not.
Not after he tells you to quit talking.
That was a good defensive play by the Chickasaws there. Like I said, Tyrese Grant and A.J. Harris for Blytheville. They were in the backfield, and they just kept scrapping and were able to collapse the pocket on Dontavian and get him on the ground.
Shotgun formation. We need to get a big 1st down here. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, and he throws complete across down to the 40, down to the 39-yard line. That's going to be right at it.
That's going to be really close to a 1st down. That's a good little bubble screen there. Get the ball out to Jabari Person, and he makes them pay. He gets the football on time and on target and gets upfield. Good 1st down for the Seminoles.
Terry Harris Sr. is watching from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Says, go Seminoles. There is a snap. He's going to give it to the 1st man through. He's going to get maybe 1 yard up to about the 38-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down, 2nd and 9 for Osceola.
That's that mysterious number 1 again. We'll try to figure out who that is wearing number 1. The good run there, good solid run. Got to keep the defense honest.
They're right
bring
back.
Up 2nd and 9.
Yep, right back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, we questioned when we talked with Coach Carter, would he run a lot of tempo, and he didn't. He said he wanted to be a ball control offense, but you see here that he will use that tempo.
Sure will. There's a snap. Going to give it to the running back. He's going to be across the down to about the 37-yard line. Gain of 1 yard is going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and about 8 for Osceola.
Just an outside zone there, and it just didn't materialize.
I think number 1 is Tony Williams is where we're getting.
Tony Williams.
We'll make sure of that number here in just a minute because we don't have it on our roster. Scott and Shelley Brooks are watching from over on Greenbrier, Bobby, and they say they're on the big screen.
That's awesome. Tell Miss Vaughn I need a cake.
Vaughn Weathers makes the awesomest cakes, folks. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Going to throw out here, complete. Going to make a man miss, and it's going to be a good tackle out here at the about the 37-yard line, 36-yard line. 1 yard gain is going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and about still 8. Now they're going to say no gain. It's going to be 4th and 8.
Just a tunnel screen out here, or just a bubble screen out here to Jaden Brown, and just didn't get the blocking. Wasn't able to make that first man miss. Seminoles are going to go for it here in this field position. This is not surprising.
Got to get to 29. I'll look to the sideline. I'll try to. Seminoles are going to call timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You'll listen to Osceola Seminole football. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Fourth down, folks, and 8 yards. Seminoles going to go for it down here deep in Blytheville's territory. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. He's going to go deep. He's got a man out there. He's got to go up and get it. Just cannot bring it down. Anthony Harris Jr. And that's going to bring up. It's going to turn the ball over on downs, and Blytheville will have the football, Bobby, at about the 37-yard line.
Just a quick fake there on the screens to the wide out and get AJ down deep. Not a bad thrown ball by Dontaven. There's his arms on display again. He puts it on AJ, gives him a chance to catch the football. You know, it's a good deep shot that'll loosen that defense up.
Brandon Goodman's watching from Seattle. He says, let's go, Chicks. Spread formation. There's a snap. Give this to the running back. He's going to be hit across the 40 up to the 41-yard line. They're going to give him the 42-yard line. So that's going to be a second down. Second down and about 5 for the Chickasaws.
Scott Brooks, you tell Miss Vaughn I want that yellow cake with chocolate icing. That's what I need.
Lord have mercy. James Carr is watching from Texarkana, Texas. Let's go Seminoles.
They get them.
Seminoles going to jump off sides there. And that's going to cost them 5 yards. That should be a first down for Blytheville if it marks right up where it needs to. Yep. Should be a first down.
Good hard count there by Ladarius Reed. He gets him across the line.
Here's a first down. Blytheville's going to have it 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of Blytheville. Spread formation. 4 wide receivers set. Reed is your quarterback. He's going to give it to the running back. He's right across the 50, across the 45, down to about the 43-yard line. It's going to be another first down, gain of 10 for the Chickasaws.
That's a good interior run just right up the middle by D. Wells. And he takes Javon Wiley with him. Take him for a ride there for a few yards. Good solid interior run by the Chickasaws.
Got to cover that middle up. Right now they're seeing a little opening and just taking advantage of it. Shotgun formation one more time, quarterback. There's a snap. He's going to look to throw. Going to look to his right. Going to go deep. He's got a man, and it should have been an offensive pass interference. What it should have been.
You don't call that.
No, you don't call it. That's right. That's incomplete. So it'll be second down, 2nd and 10 for the Chicks.
I'll tell you right now, Ladarius Reed missed one right there. He had number 6, Taquan Love, running wide open by himself, and didn't see him. And opts to go to the right side of the field with the deep ball.
Larry Richmond's watching from Grand Prairie, Texas. He says, go Seminoles. Shotgun formation for the Chicks. There's a snap. Gives it to the running back. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage this time. We've got a flag thrown by the umpire right in the middle of the field. And let's see what the flag's for.
He dropped it right on the pile. I don't know if he saw a face mask or a hold or what he saw in there, but he dropped it right on the pile. He's poised to go back to Blytheville. Go back in that direction. So Got him with a hold.
That'd be a 10-yard penalty. Going to bring it back to the about the 47-yard line, so it'll be second and long for the Chickasaws.
That's a good break for the Seminoles right there. You got them backed up into into their own territory. You got them second and long. You need to hold them here.
We got folks on here saying, "Let's go win, Bobby." They got the wrong broadcast.
Well, man, hey, they can talk about win over here. We talk about win a little bit if you want to. Them Yellow Jackets.
Shotgun formation. One man comes into motion. There's a snap. They're going to give it the speed sweep, and we've got a whistle and a flag. See what the flag's for here.
Get them for procedure.
Yep. Illegal procedure. Be a 5-yard penalty, so that's another gift for the Seminoles. Going to back them up 5 more yards.
And they're in reverse right now. Blytheville's having a pretty decent drive there. And again, this is, just like we talk about with the Seminoles, your pre-snap penalties will just absolutely obliterate an offensive drive. Blytheville had something pretty good going there. They're on the plus side of the field. They're in Seminole territory, and they just start shooting themselves in the foot.
2:03 left in the first quarter. 0-0 is your score. Blytheville's got the ball second down and about 25. They're marked on their own 42-yard line. Shotgun formation here. And there is a snap. Ball's on the ground, and Chicks is just going to have to jump on it. 25, D. Wells falls on it, and that's another loss for the Chickasaws back to about the 34-yard line. It's going to bring up a big third down, and Bobby, this is going to be a long pass. Either that or a screen. You're going to see that.
You'll see a screen probably or a long pass. I'm sure Coach Stone's losing his mind right now. He's seen his offense put it in full bore reverse and go back for the last 4 plays.
Shotgun formation. Ball sitting at the 34-yard line. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right,
Wow.
but it ain't there. That's another loss.
That's a busted play right there, Michael. That was intended to be a screen. You called it. It was an outside screen right here on the west side of the field toward the Blytheville bench, and the quarterback, I guess, apparently thought it was a read option and just took off running. And of course, nobody blocked.
Right.
So
that's exactly
he was
right.
met with a host of Seminoles.
Dakari Clark's going to punt for the Chickasaws. Deep to receive for Osceola will be number 6, Nick Charles.
And Tony Williams is on the field now, deep.
Yes, and Tony Williams. And there is a snap. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. It's going to be hit, and the ball's on the ground. Osceola's going to pick it up. That's 22.
Jabari Person.
Yep, Jabari Person. Good job there picking that ball up. And that's a good punt for Blytheville. It's just flipped the field, and that's exactly what they wanted to do.
Excellent punt. And I tell you, when Tony started moving up to try to field that ball, I think he looked up and saw that Blytheville defender. He heard a few footsteps there. He just took his focus off of the football. Jabari does a really good job getting back there and taking care of his teammate.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter. 0-0 is your score. Seminoles will have the ball first and 10 on their own 33-yard line. I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream tonight on the Seminole Nation Facebook page and YouTube page. Hit that like button, if you will, on Facebook and share it for us. And on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. I want to also thank everybody for watching on 107.3 The GOAT, listening on 107.3 The GOAT, and the Sudbury Radio Sports app. There is a snap. Gives to the running back up to about the 34-yard line. Be a 1-yard gain. Be second and 9 for the Seminoles. Tony Williams, Bobby.
Tony Williams getting there in the interior zone, just a little inside zone between the tackle and the guard. Gets positive yardage.
I think the Seminoles are going to be content with letting this clock run out. It's 9 seconds on the play clock.
I think they're going to go to the quarter.
Yep, they are. And we're going to be the end of the first quarter with your score. Osceola 0, Blytheville 0. Take a timeout. Let our sponsors get a word in. Back in 1 minute.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, "Go Seminoles!"
And we are back here at Haley Field on the campus of Blytheville High School. 0-0 is your score as we start the second quarter. Seminoles have the ball, second down and 9. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw. Going to throw to the outside. It's incomplete. Intended for Anthony Harris Jr. Be third down, third and 9 for Osceola.
That one's on Don Taven. He just didn't hit him. AJ's open in that route, and normally you're going to see Don Taven put that ball right on him. Just led him a little bit too much, and AJ couldn't bring it in.
It's going to make up a third down, third and 9 for Osceola. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, shotgun formation. Quarterback's looking to the sideline, about 10 seconds on the play clock. And there's a snap. Oh, it's a fumbled snap. Quarterback's going to have to just try to run with it and get what he can. Going to get up to about the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 1. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Man, that thing came out of there like a rocket, didn't it?
Sure did. 100 mile an hour. And it's going to be punt time for Osceola.
And again, you don't see either offense finding a rhythm. You know, it's a defensively dominated football game. You know, we expect that out of Coach Carter. But this offense for the Seminoles got to find some rhythm.
Punt formation for Osceola. And there is the snap. It's a good high end over end kick that goes away from the Chickasaws. And now it's going to go back across the field. And it's going to go across the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. And that'll be a first and 10 for Blytheville. But we got a flag in the middle of the field about the 48.
I think they're going to get number 7, Taurus Crawford, with a personal foul. He just leveled Skylar Young coming down the field. Was way behind the play. The ball was almost down, and he just hammered him.
We'll see what the flag's for. I mean, will it go to the end of the play, Bobby? Is that what it would go, or no way we can get the first down out of that, right?
I don't think so, no. And that may be the discussion that's occurring right now on the field.
Well, either way, you'll take the penalty. I mean, you won't deny it.
Yeah, you're going to take the penalty either way. They waved
they're
it
gonna
off.
wave it off. So there's no flag,
no
Bob.
foul. And when I say, and I don't mean to imply at any point in time that it was some type of dirty hit. He just hammered him. And I wondered when the flag was thrown, were they anticipating or were they interpreting that the play was passed and over when he laid the hit?
Kurt Burkle's watching from Iowa tonight. Thank you so much for watching the Seminole Nation. There is a snap. Going to give it to the running back. He's got a hole in the middle, and he's across the 25 up to about the 30, across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Be an 8-yard gain, second and 2 for Blytheville.
I got to tell you, the best block thrown on that play was thrown by by Don Taven Littleton against Chris Littleton. He knocked him off the ball carrier. Solid interior run, solid inside zone. Good job there by number 25, D. Wells. I mean, the kid runs the football hard. He's got it covered up. He's taking care of it. Good execution by the Chickasaws.
Looks to throw this time. He's going to throw. He's got a man out here, and Osceola just needs to get on it, and they can't intercept it, Bobby. Number 4 for Osceola, that's Jaden Brown. He saw it. He just couldn't get to it.
Couldn't get back to it. Ball severely underthrown and thrown to the inside. You know, you teach quarterbacks, if you're going to underthrow something, underthrow it to the outside so that nobody can pick it off. You leave a duck laying out there in the middle of the field, and it's likely to be picked up by the other team.
No doubt about that.
You got a flag down.
Well, I didn't even see the flag.
Yeah, flag came in kind of late.
Oh, they got an ineligible receiver downfield. Be 5 yards from previous spot. Be third down. So that's another gift. And, you know, I talked about in our keys at the very beginning of the game, Blytheville was penalized big last week, and
They were.
we said that'd be something that they would look to try to correct, but it hadn't happened so far. There is a snap. Gives it to the running back. He's going to try to get to the outside, but not this time. 88, Bobby.
Nick Lawrence.
Nick Vorns, and it's going to be a loss back to about the 24-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and 9 for the Chickasaws.
That's a great play there by Nick. He gets back there on D. Wells, and I tell you, Mr. Wells had some room over here. It's a good play by Nick to save a big play for the Chickasaws. Now they got 3rd and 9. Seminole defense needs to come up big here.
2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Got 1 man in the slot, shotgun formation for the quarterback, and there's a snap. The quarterback's just going to try to run. He's going to try to get to the outside. He's hit. Going to go up to about the 28-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and about 5 for the Chicks.
Good contain there by the Seminole defense. You had a whole host of Seminoles over there on that play. Limit that game. We got about 9:29 left in the second quarter, and the Seminoles can get the football back.
Papa James Carr said, talking about Wynn, you remember them battles Osceola and Wynn had back in the day.
Yes, sir.
Back in the day when Osceola had Jonathan Adams and they had D'Angelo Williams, and they were special. Coach Campbell had a special bunch down at Wynn. That's a different game, different time. We can talk about that all night long. Punt formation for the Chickasaws. There's a snap. Going to be a high end-over-end punt. It's going to be taken at about the 43. It's crossed the 45, crossed the 50. Going to be hit right at the 50. Going to go down at the 49-yard line. And Osceola have good field position starting this drive, Bobby.
With 8:55 left to go in the second quarter. In the first half, you got Osceola with good field position right there at the midfield stripe. Ball fielded by Nick Charles on the run and makes a good positive return. Wasn't a bad punt by the Blytheville punter. See if the Seminoles can find some rhythm on offense. One of these offenses is going to catch hold here before long.
Well, let's just hope it's Osceola. Good night for football here, folks.
Beautiful night.
It's a shame that we got everything going on here, Bobby, and everybody can't be in the stands, because I know there is a lot of people that couldn't get in tonight. And we're going to try to do the best we can to bring that action for you here tonight. 8:55 left in the second, 0-0. Seminoles have the ball at the 50-yard line. Dontavian Littleton is your quarterback. He's got a 4 wide receiver set. Tony Williams is to his right. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. He gets across the 45, 44, and the ball's on the ground. And I think Blytheville's going to get it. And they do at the 40-yard line. It's a turnover, and Blytheville will have the football.
Alton Bournes had a chance to cover that one up. They just got it out of Dontavian's hands there, and the ball just squirted away from him. First offensive mistake of the night goes to the Seminoles. The defense has got to stand up big now. 8:45 to go in the second quarter.
Right now, the big thing of the game, number 3, Jeremiah Northern, did not start. He is in uniform. He is on the sideline, but he did not start. And also number 13, John Bruin, has not played. That's 2 big players for Blytheville that is out right now. Shotgun formation. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, and we've got a whistle. Illegal procedure. Yep. Against Blytheville, that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Go back to the 35-yard line, 1st and 15 for the Chicks. But Bobby, that was wide open.
I got to tell you, man, that'll put a coach in the crazy house right there. That'll send him straight into the institution. You make a great play. You get a defensive fumble recovery and put your offense back on the field, and it's a bonehead penalty, a pre-snap penalty.
Shotgun formation one more time. Nobody on him.
Been there all night.
And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to try to run to his right. Cuts it back up inside. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. Going to go across to about the 38-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain. Be 2nd down and 12 for Blytheville.
And again, there's those mental errors, and that really sets an offense back. You go from what you would have had about a 2nd and 7, and now you're at 2nd and 13. Osceola's going to change out some defensive personnel.
2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun formation. Quarterback's looking to the sideline for the change of play. 7 on the play clock. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Going to go deep. Throwing in the middle of the field. Osceola's got it. That's an interception. And going to be put on the ground. But Jaden Brown's got the pick all the way back to the 32-yard line of Osceola. 1st and 10, Seminoles.
Same mistake again there by the quarterback. You got the outside go route going, and he leaves the ball in the middle of the field and underthrows it. This time Jaden Brown got his head around and saw the football and was able to make a play on it. Ladarius Reed's got to get that ball to the outside, where if he does underthrow it, it goes out of bounds.
7:52 left in the second quarter. 0-0 is your score here from Haley Field. Both teams trying to settle in here. Neither one right now can get the ball into the end zone. Been a lot of punts, had a couple turnovers, and that's kind of what you got going on right here. 3 wide receivers to the far side, Bobby one to the near side. Shotgun formation. Comes your snap. Quarterback's going to keep it this time, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. We got a flag on the play. He's going to give him 1 yard, but I think that's going to be a hold.
Yeah, they're going to get Chris Littleton on a hold. And Chris knew he did it when he let go really quick and turned around to see if the flag was thrown.
Yep, it's going to be a hold against Osceola. 10-yard penalty from about the 31, so they'll probably go back to around the 21. It's going to bring up a first down, where they'll repeat the down. 21 is going to be your yards to go. Four wide receivers set this time. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his left, looks to throw. Going to throw right in the middle of the field, and it is incomplete, almost picked off by number 2, Kylan Wells, and Don Taven never saw the safety.
Never saw the safety drop back in coverage, and I'm going to tell you, that was going to be a very athletic play by Kylan Wells if he brings that thing down. He really went up to get the football, and it was a little bit behind him. He was trying to catch up in coverage. Don Taven's got to take a little bit better care of the football than that.
Second down, 21 for Osceola. Once again, 4 wide receivers set, shotgun formation. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, still looking to throw. Now he's trying to run. He's going to run off to his right. Going to throw across the middle of the field, and it is incomplete on the far side.
John Johnson there on the defense for the Chickasaws makes a good play, good break on the football, and he almost scores a pick. These quarterbacks are getting a little bit careless with the football, both sides of the field.
Third down, 3rd and 21. Got to get all the way up to about the 42-yard line to get the first down. And right now, both offenses struggling big time on the football field.
And you have to ask yourself, is that a function of the offense, or the offense is that just that far behind and out of sync, or do we have 2 superb defensive football teams that are taking them out of their rhythm?
There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. He's going to throw back. That's a lateral.
That's a lateral.
And I think Osceola's nope. Blytheville's going to pick it up. That's number 8, Tavares Townsend, and that is a touchdown for the Blytheville Chickasaws, Bobby, and that was from about the 11-yard line, so it'll be an 11-yard scoop and score.
And that's what we were talking about, just being careless with the football. Don Taven's got to take better care of the football than that. He can't afford to make that play in that position.
Tyler Landry is going to attempt the extra point for Blytheville. There is a snap. The hold down. Kick is up. It's blocked. 7:18 left in the second quarter. Blytheville 6, Osceola 0. We'll take a timeout. Let our sponsors get a word in. Back in 1 minute.
Osceola Council member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Council member Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Huddle House of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Huddle House has been serving up fresh and hot home-style meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for more than 60 years. Huddle House is the host of family and friends brought together by good food, cooked to order, and served from the heart. Go by and see store manager Michael Henderson at 4563 West Kaiser in Osceola, or contact him at 870-563-6099. Huddle House of Osceola is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back here. Haley Field. Blytheville has just scored on a scoop and score, 6-0. The Chickasaws. Seminoles have it at 25. He's trying to find some room. He's going to get up to the 30-yard line, and Seminoles will have it there, 1st and 10.
And we're going to have right now, Michael, is this offense has got to come out and sustain a drive and go down here and score. You don't want to give Blytheville this opening. Kids are getting fired up, and they feel good about the defensive score. The defense of the Seminoles hasn't really given up much, but, we have some issues there on offense that allow Blytheville to scoop and score, and now you need to see something positive from your offense.
7:09 left in the second quarter. 6-0 is your score. Blytheville leading Osceola.
Just a score of note, Michael, I was asked to announce that the Rivercrest Colts are up on the Paragould Rams 29-0 in the second quarter.
Wow. Quarterback's going to look to throw. It is complete to Anthony Harris Jr. He jumps a man into 30, going to get up to about the 31-yard line. That's a 1-yard gain. Be 2nd and 9 for the Seminoles. And Bobby, I like to see that. I like to see underneath routes.
He tried to get AJ involved in the football game. You see his athleticism. And he's a 6'5" kid that can run, and he's very athletic with the football. Try to get him involved and try to get your playmakers involved, and do some positive things on this drive and try to get out of this half. And, you can tie the ball game or take the lead.
There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws the screen, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 8, Jonathan Stovall, and it just never caught the ball.
It was the right call. It was the right play call. There was some room there for Jonathan to run. You just got to look the football in.
Big third down here. Seminoles have got to get something going here on the offensive side of the ball.
What we need, what we don't need in this particular instance is we don't need Don Taven pressing. He's going to be able to make the plays, and we don't need him trying to put too much weight on his shoulders. And the rest of these kids just got to do your job.
And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. And he's got a man, and it is incomplete. Intended for Jabari Person. Bobby, one that could have been caught right there.
Jabari's done a great job tonight. He's already made a couple of big plays. And, the ball's thrown a little bit low, but he gets his hands under it. He's got to make that catch. That's a first down catch and sustains a drive.
Nevertheless, it's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and 9 for Osceola, and they're going to punt the football. Ball sitting at the 31-yard line. 6:23 left in the second quarter. Blytheville leading 6-0.
Back deep for the Chickasaws, number 2, Colin Wells.
Anthony Harris Jr. is the kicker. There is a snap. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. It's going to go across the 40. Will go out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. And they're going to say 35-yard line. So Blytheville will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And that had a good look to it. AJ got a good lick on the ball, and it was going to get a roll. He just kind of hooked it over to the eastern side of the field and got it to roll out of bounds, and shortened it up there a little bit. There would have been quite a bit left on that punt had it not gone out of bounds.
And checking in the ball game right now is number 3, Jeremiah Northern, Bobby. He is at quarterback.
Let's see how he fares on that knee.
There is a snap. And it's going to be, he's going to have to keep it. And he may get 1 yard up to the 36-yard line. It's going to bring up a second down and 9 for Blytheville.
Pickup of 1. It'll be second down and 9, 36-yard line.
3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. Once again, Northern is in the ball game as your quarterback. D. Wells is going to be to his left. Osceola's going to jump off sides.
Flag on the play.
And just like I talked about the penalties hurting Blytheville, now they're hurting Osceola, Bobby.
You got to take care of the pre-snap penalties. They've got to go away, and that's just a hard count. That's the second time we've seen it by the Chickasaws. They just a hard count and stomp by the quarterback, and they're drawing the defensive line of the Seminoles across.
Second down, 2nd and 4 for the Chicks. There's a snap. They're going to give it to Wells. He's going to try to get to the outside, and he does. He's across the 45 up to the 50. Going to go all the way down to about the 48-yard line of Osceola, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blytheville Chickasaws.
A good outside zone read there by Northern. Give the ball to Wells, and he gets the job done there. 1st down, Chickasaws.
1st and 10, Chickasaws, the 48-yard line.
Got a whistle on the field. It looks like Osceola has called timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You are watching and listening to Osceola Seminole football. We're back in 1 minute.
State Representative Monty Hodges is running for re-election for District 55. Monty is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Monty has worked hard in the state legislature representing District 55 and is asking for your vote on November 3rd. Monty wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season, and let's win a state championship. Let's all help re-elect Monty Hodges for State Representative for District 55. Monty Hodges is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2544.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Haley Field here in Blytheville, Arkansas. 5:30 left in the second quarter. Blytheville's leading 6-0. Shotgun formation for the Chicks. 4 wide receivers set. And there is a snap. They're going to give it to the running back, 22. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to go up to about the 46-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 for the Chickasaws. Bobby, that was number 22, Malik Branch.
Good job there by Chris Littleton for the Seminoles, getting himself into the backfield in a position to make a tackle for loss. He got a little bit of positive yardage, but not much. It's a good job there by Chris.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball sitting on about the 46-yard line of Osceola. One man comes into motion. There's a snap. It's going to be the jet sweep. He's going to get across the 40. Going to be knocked back and out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Going to break up a 3rd down, 3rd and about 3 for the Chickasaws.
And that was a good solid lick there. Looked like it was made by Jaden Brown. Yeah, that was going for a 1st down until Jaden comes in and makes that tackle. 4:51 to go in the half, and the Seminoles backed up a little bit here. They need to make a stand.
Shotgun formation for the Chickasaws. There is a snap. Going to give it to the running back. He's across the 40, across the 35. Going to get down to about the 32-yard line. Another 1st down for the Chickasaws.
That's just a counteraction zone run there by the Chickasaws, and executed very well, blocked up good on the right side of that Chickasaw line, get him a 1st down.
Ball's going to be sitting at the 32-yard line of Osceola, 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws. 4:35 left in the second, 6-0 Osceola. One man goes into motion. They're going to give it to him. He's going to get to the outside, cross the 30, run out of bounds at about the 26-yard line.
Number 6, Taekwon Love, running that jet action sweep, and actually, Michael, that's a forward pass. They're tapping that thing forward as it comes out, and that's gonna give Mr. Northern some good passing yardage. But Blytheville sealing the edge on that really, really well and getting him outside. The young man's very speedy, and he's picking up good, solid yardage.
2nd down and 3 for the Chickasaws. Ball sitting at the 26-yard line of Osceola. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws out here to number 6. It's wide open. Across the 25 down to the 24-yard line. Gain of 2 yards. It's going to bring up third down, 3rd and 1 for Blytheville.
It's Taquan Love again there, just on the bubble action, the bubble sweep or bubble screen, and good defense there by Jaden Brown. He comes up. I'm sorry. Good defense by Jaden Brown. He comes up, makes a good, solid open field tackle. One-on-one out there in space with a speedy wide receiver.
3rd down and 1 for the Chickasaws. 3:45 left in the second. 6-0 Blytheville. And we have a man jump off sides. 52 for Osceola. That is Chris Littleton.
Chris is struggling a little bit over there with the snap count. He's trying to make something happen. He's excellent defensive football player, and that's killing him that he jumps there. But Chris will get it together and figure this out. It's just a hard count by the quarterback. It's causing the defensive line of the Seminoles to jump. 1st and 10
for the Chickasaws. Ball sitting at the 19-yard line of Osceola. Jeremiah Northern is your quarterback, number 3.
There you see it again, Michael, that hard count, trying to draw him off.
Got Malik Branch, number 22, to his right, lone running back. And I think Blytheville's going to take a timeout and talk about it. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Who are they playing? And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Haley Field here on the campus of Blytheville High School. 3:14 left in the second, 6-0. Blytheville leading. They got it 1st and 10, Bobby, on the 19-yard line.
Northern back at quarterback. It's been working out for him.
There's a snap. They'll give it to the running back. He's across the 15, or right close to the 15. They're going to give him the 16-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain. Be 2nd down and 7.
It's that counteraction zone run play there off the right side of the Chickasaw line. The motion of the offense looks as it's going to the left, and they bring the ball back against the grain. It's being blocked up really well over there on the right side of that Chickasaw line.
Spread formation once again. There's a snap. Quarterback this time is going to look to throw. He's going to throw to the outside. It's going to come back for the ball, and it is going to hit the ground and complete. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and about 6.
The pass was intended for number 8. Number 8, Tavares Townsend. A lot of hand fighting going on over there with Jonathan Stovall. It's a good battle between a cornerback and a wide receiver.
3rd down, 3rd and 6 for the Chickasaws. And there is a snap. They're going to give the bubble screen once again. He's going to get across the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th and about 4. That's what you're looking at.
What you saw there with the Seminoles defense at that point in time was an adjustment. Chris Littleton didn't overrun the play and didn't over-pursue. Set the edge, forced the jet action sweep back inside.
Well, I was right back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to
there's the hard
draw
count.
them off sides. Didn't work, so here we go. The one man comes into motion. There's a snap. They're going to give it to the running back. They've got him if they just put him on the ground, and that's a good job there by the defense, and the Seminoles are going to hold, Bobby.
Kamarian Brooks comes free and makes that tackle in the backfield, and it'll be a turnover on downs. It's a good job by the Seminole defense.
Big defensive stand there for the Osceola Seminoles. 1:55 left in the second quarter. Blytheville 6, Osceola 0. And, Bobby, a good long drive and put it in the end zone would be huge here. But the biggest thing you don't want to do is make a mistake and give it right back to him.
No, you can't afford to give it back to him. You got 1:55 left to go on the clock. You know, it's really going to be dictated by what you do on 1st or 2nd down as to whether or not you try to press and really push the football down the field.
2 wide receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation. Dontavian Littleton is your quarterback. And there is a snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's flushed, still rolling. He's going to throw out here to Anthony Harris Jr., 25, and he's going to fall down at the 27-yard line. But that's going to be enough for a first down, gain of 12, 1st and 10 Seminoles. And we can do that all the time.
Good job of field awareness there by Don Taven. He was getting really close to the line of scrimmage, but good job seeing A.J. out here in the flat.
There's a snap once again. Littleton's going to roll to his left, throws it complete out to number 4 for Osceola. That's Jaden Brown. And it's going to be up to about the 34, 35-yard line. It's going to make a second down, 2nd and 2 for the Seminoles.
The Blytheville flirting with the face mask there, but again, it's just an out pattern to the flat. Don Taven throws the ball really well on the run. They're rolling the pocket to stymie the pressure of the Chickasaws.
There's a snap. Don Taven's going to roll to his right again. He's got to back up. Now he's going to throw deep. He's got a man. He's got him. Oh, just overthrew him. Intended for Jaden Brown, and man, he just overthrew him.
That was that's just a tad overthrown. I mean, there was just very little overthrow on that, but another good throw by Don Taven. You just look at the ball coming out of his hands. He's got a cannon on his arm, and he's got nice touch and nice spiral. Let's see if he can connect on one here.
There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to run this time. He's across the 40, across the 45. He's across the 50, across the 45. He's down to the 40-yard line of Blytheville. Big run by our quarterback, Don Taven Littleton. And that'll be a 1st and 10 in Blytheville territory.
Don Taven comes up a little bit gimpy there, Michael. That's just a delayed draw to the quarterback. Perfect time to run it. Perfect time to run it. Coach tells him to get out on the ground. We'll get a timeout out of this. But a perfect time to make that call for the Seminoles. Blytheville was pinning the ears back. They're looking for the pass. You run that delayed draw up the middle. Excellent play call by Coach Teague.
Don Taven Littleton is laying on the ground on the far side. He was trying to hobble off the field. Bobby, let's just hope that possibly it's not too serious. They do have him up. He's standing. No, he's not. Sorry. I saw the other guy was on a knee beside him. He got up, and I thought Don Taven got up. I apologize.
It looked like he might have twisted his ankle a little bit there. It looked like an ankle injury, and let's hope Don Taven is all right and is able to go.
Bobby White, got just a second here while they're checking on Don Taven. Want to thank our sponsors for sponsoring the Seminole Nation on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate you so much, and we also want to thank everybody who's sponsoring our radio broadcast on 107.3 The GOAT and the Sudbury Radio Sports app. Folks, without you, this is not possible. We appreciate you so much. And, guys, if you're seeing these sponsors and you're hearing these sponsors here tonight, please say thank you to them if you see them out in public.
They make it possible. We couldn't do this without our sponsors and the equipment that we had to get to make this happen. Those guys have made it possible.
Anthony Harris Jr. checks in at quarterback. Ball sent at the 40-yard line. And there is a snap. AJ's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. He's still looking to throw. And just throws it. Almost picks it. Throws it right to number 1, Dakari Clark. And incomplete.
And I was just about to say you really don't lose a lot with AJ at quarterback. You lose more at wide receiver tight end with him than you do at quarterback.
Right. Because him and Don Taven both split time at quarterback most of the time.
Yes. AJ's more than capable back there, and he can move the football.
Ball set at the 40-yard line. 1:11 left in the second quarter. 6-0 Blytheville. Second down and 10 for the Seminoles. And there is a snap. Fumble on the ground. AJ's going to pick it up. He's going to have positive. Well, I don't know. He fell down right at the 40-yard line, so it'll be no gain. And that's a couple times we've seen AJ fall down.
Yeah.
I don't know if the turf is slick and the shoes he's wearing is just not gripping a hold of it, but they're going to take a look at that.
He's dragging his feet on the turf right there, like he feels like maybe his shoes are wet or something. But the snap was low and got the play off track right off the bat, and you're gonna have to do a better job getting the football back there to him.
Seminoles in no hurry here, running a lot of clock. 30 seconds left, and they're no hurry.
You got 2 downs. You probably take a couple of shots into the end zone.
There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Going to throw across the middle of the field, and it's tipped and incomplete, knocked down by the Chickasaws. And that's going to bring up a 4th down, Bobby. 4th and 10 from the 40. Wasn't a bad ball, but you just threw it into coverage.
No, he did, and he had Tyler Landry running across on on a deep post there that would have had a shot at the football had it not been tipped. You look down, Michael, and there's Dontavian Littleton back on the football field.
He's a warrior, Bobby. He's a warrior. 4th down. Got to at least get to the 30. You got 18 seconds left. There's a snap. Dontavian's going to have the ball. He's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Going to throw across. It's underneath to A.J. Harris. It's not going to be enough for a first down. Blytheville's going to take over on downs with 11 seconds left here before the half. Now, Bobby, I like the underneath. I mean, that gives you don't have to go down. You don't have to go 100 yards down the field every time.
But in that situation with that much time left and that much yardage to gain on a 4th down, you got to at least throw the pass past the sticks. It's got to be past the first down marker. But I'll tell you, Michael, I've noticed this over the last series that snap is just ugly.
Yeah.
And that's really hurting the rhythm of the Seminoles, and it gets the play out of sync. Right off the bat, you're behind the 8 ball, trying to make something happen with the play. You're trying to field a snap.
11 seconds left here before the end of the half. Shotgun formation for the Chickasaws. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He throws it out here to number 6. He's trying to. Now he's going to back up. Now he's going to get outside, and he gets away. 45 out here to about the 40, but the 49-yard line. 1 second left.
Yep. Nick Vorn said, "Where'd he go?" He was standing right here just a minute ago. What happened? Great move there. Great blue by Taekwon Love. The kid is really shifty in space, and he's dangerous with football in his hands.
Blytheville's going to call a timeout. Bobby, let's just keep it right here with 1 second left. It's been a first half of 2 teams trying to find offense is what you've had here in the first half. You had mistakes from both teams, penalties from both teams. The big thing for Blytheville, they did not start their quarterback, Jeremiah Northern. He's got a left leg injury, but he has come into the ball game here in the second quarter, and the only score we've got is a fumble, scoop and score on defense. So we don't have a score on offense yet.
You're right, and that's the, we wondered coming into this. We know Blytheville's offense struggled last week. The Seminole offense struggled for a little bit last week. What were these offensive football teams going to be able to produce? But I'll tell you, it's 2 salty defensive football teams. It's 2 teams that play defense very, very well.
1 second left. Ball sitting on the 49-yard line of Blytheville. Seminoles are going to just play like center field here, keep everything in front of them. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw. He's still looking to throw, and he's going to go deep. It's a long pass. It's overthrown everybody. It's going to go incomplete, and that's going to end the half with your score, Blytheville 6, Osceola 0. And what we'll do right now, folks, we're going to let our sponsors get a word in. We want to thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring the Seminole Nation and our radio broadcast. At this time, we'll let our sponsors get a word in, and we're back in 4 minutes.
Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Osceola City Council Member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra has spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. State Representative Monty Hodges is running for re-election for District 55. Monty is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Monty has worked hard in the state legislature representing District 55 and is asking for your vote on November 3rd. Monty wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season and let's win a state championship. Let's all help re-elect Monty Hodges for state representative for District 55. Monty Hodges is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Haley Field here on the campus of Blytheville High School. Blytheville is leading 6-0. And Bobby, usually this is where we go over scoring, and we'll go over the one scoring play that we had in the second quarter. 7:18 left. Tavares Townsend had a scoop and score on the 11-yard line. Extra point was no good, and Blytheville leads 6-0. And Bobby, looking at the stats, it's kind of sad. I'm gonna tell you, on both sides, running the football. Osceola's got 13 rushes for 53 yards. Blytheville's got 21 rushes for 67 yards. Passing for Osceola, 6 for 15, 32 yards. Blytheville's 2 for 8, 14 yards and 1 pick. Osceola's got 85 total yards. Blytheville's got 81 total yards.
You know, if I was an offensive coordinator in this game, I might update my resume. I don't know, man. But I don't. Again, and that's just a joke. I'm just kidding there. I think it's more of a case of two very disruptful defenses. I mean, these defenses, both sides, the Seminoles and the Chickasaws, they're attacking defenses, hard charging defenses. We've seen the Chickasaws use that the excitement and that attacking mode and that aggressiveness of the Seminole defense against them with the hard counts to draw them off sides. So you know that they want to attack up front, and both teams possess quite a bit of speed and play well on the back half in coverage. So it's just one of those old school football games where you got to capitalize on mistakes and make everything count. It's going to be a defensive battle.
Osceola on offense, Bobby, is trying to find an identity. What they're trying to do is they want to run the ball some, they want to throw it some. We're still not getting a lot of protection up front. We got a new guy that's been in the center tonight, and you can tell it by the way the ball's snapped. A lot of times it's high or it's real hard, and it disrupts the whole play as they get ready to run the play. For Blytheville, they had to start a new quarterback tonight. They had to start a new running back. So they were a little off-center there. You could tell that the backup quarterback doesn't throw a lot because he threw that pick just in the middle of the field up to nobody. But you have seen their quarterback come back in, Northern. He has been a little bit of help to him, but, with that banged-up leg, he's not going to run the football with the hope that he's not going to get hurt. They got a full season to go. This is a non-conference game. So in my opinion, if you've got a person hurt like Don Taven, if he's hurt, I would rather you sit him, because what matters is 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now is when you get into conference play. You're going to need every weapon you can getting into conference play.
And that's, Michael, that's probably what both coaches are thinking. I'm sure Coach Stone and Coach Carter are thinking, I can't get my ace quarterback shut down and put out early in the season. But I gotta be honest with you. I'm just about the opposite. If a kid can play, let's play him. He's the best chance can to win. I hate to give any ground or surrender anything, in a football game. But Jeremiah Northern has not hurt Blytheville. Now he hasn't had the ability to run the football like we've seen in the past. The kid is just a hugely gifted athlete, but he does still possess that arm, and he does throw a good ball. He's just that threat of him being out there on the football field is a positive for the Chickasaws. And then you were able to see, Don Taven Littleton get himself back together. It looked like he made a little ankle injury, a little sprained ankle or something like that. He's back on the football field and appeared to be moving really well. So you got to think that both coaches, Coach Stone and Coach Carter, are pleased that their number one quarterback is seeing time on the field.
That's exactly right. Folks, it is senior night here at Haley Field on the campus of Blytheville High School. We got to see the football players do their senior night at the beginning of the ball game, and you're getting to see like the band and maybe the cheerleaders and things like that here at the half. And it's a great thing. I know a lot of people are doing their senior nights early this year. Usually they wait until maybe like the last ball game, but with the whole pandemic of COVID going around, you never know what's going to happen with the season. So I applaud them for going ahead and getting their senior night over with. I know Osceola's, when they get back to their first home game, it's going to be our senior night too. So just a great job by Blytheville High School here tonight. They've done an excellent job, and we appreciate them so much for allowing us to come over tonight and get in the press box and do the live stream for everybody that couldn't get in here tonight. So we're still at the half, folks. We still got about 11 minutes, 30 seconds left in the half. We're going to give our sponsors another chance to get their word in here. We've got some scores that we're going to try to report to you when we come back. And so we'll take a timeout, let our sponsors get a word in. We're back again in 4 minutes.
Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council Ward 2 Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. State Representative Monty Hodges is running for re-election for District 55. Monty is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Monty has worked hard in the state legislature representing District 55 and is asking for your vote on November 3rd. Monty wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season and let's win a state championship. Let's all help re-elect Monty Hodges for state representative for District 55. Monty Hodges is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And we are back, Seminole fans, at Haley Field here on the campus of Blytheville High School. Got about 7 minutes left in the half. Blytheville leads Osceola 6-0, and they will have the basketball. Finna have the basketball, Bob, in the second half. They're gonna have the football in the second half.
You got people on Facebook bragging on us, and you playing basketball. I'll tell you, man.
Hey, that's how fast it happens right there.
Oh, me.
Bob, let's talk about some scores from around the conference. As you know, Osceola is at Blytheville. Blytheville leads 6-0 to half. Mountain View is at Hoxie, and it's all Hoxie right now, 41-8 over Mountain View.
Man, that's a little bit surprising. It's that wide out. I mean, I expected Hoxie to be ahead in the football game, but that's big numbers there by the Hoxie offense.
Walnut Ridge has traveled to Salem, and Salem's a team, Bobby, that has came on in the last couple of years in their conference. And right now, in the second quarter, it is 14-14, Walnut Ridge and Salem.
That sounds like that's going to be a good ball game. You'd expect that one to be a pretty good ball game. Salem's got a little bit more this year than they had last year, and Walnut Ridge had a good first week, so that's probably going to go down to the wire. Mark
Tree and Palestine Wheatley is 0-0. We don't have a score on that one. At the half, Missouri St. Pies, I think that's what it is. Pines, that's a team in Missouri, is at Piggott. And at the half, Piggott 6, Missouri St. Pines 0.
That's good. You know, you want to see Piggott do well this year. They've had a lot of adversity this year, and you know, want to see those guys excel and do well and keep the memory of Hunter Midkiff alive.
East Poinsett County is at Manila, and they are at the half. East Poinsett County 16, Manila 7.
Oh, that's not too bad there for Manila. A pretty good showing there. EPC has a pretty strong football team. That one may go down and get close.
Cave City is at Corning tonight. And I want to give a big shout-out to our broadcast friend up at Corning. That's Andy Earls, Corning Sports Report. He does an excellent job, folks, on live
Andy
streams.
Earls don't just live stream. That dude's a mascot. He's his own technician, man. He's his own producer. He does it all. Andy Earls has the energy of a 5-year-old, man.
I promise you. And Bobby, he's got cameras everywhere too. There's cameras stuffed. There's cameras stuffed in popcorn bags,
man.
and they're on top of goal posts and everywhere else. And I shout out to Andy Earl up here at Corning tonight. He does an excellent job with their live stream. But at the half, Cave City is leading 21-0 over Corning. Harrisburg and Truman, they got a good one over at Truman tonight. Harrisburg 21. Truman 13.
Wow, that sounds like a little bit closer than you'd think. I thought Harrisburg would have controlled the football game a little bit more early.
Bobby.
But that's a good ball game.
I bet you that everybody at Truman is tired of hearing Superintendent Farrell holler as loud as he hollers. He moved back here from McGee, and he is now the superintendent at Harrisburg. He was at Manila for a good while as an assistant superintendent. But he is a man that is passionate about his school. He posts on Facebook all the time. making sure everybody knows what's going on with his school. And I promise you, he's yelling at the top of his lungs for the Harrisburg Hornets tonight.
I guarantee you, everybody knows Chris is there.
21-13 is that score right now. Harrisburg and Truman at the half. And Bobby, this is not in our conference, but we play Gosnell next week at Gosnell. So we're going to give you that score. It's right now at Valley View. Gosnell 0, Valley View 20.
That's a little bit surprising to me. I would have expected a little better showing out of Gosnell, but you never know. You just never know what's going to transpire in a high school football game. And maybe they'll come back out after halftime and get things situated and get themselves back in the football game.
I want to thank everybody for watching our live stream tonight on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, please hit the like. Please like it, like our page, and share it if you will. And if you're on YouTube, can you hit the subscribe button, please? That will help us out so much on the Seminole Nation. And we also want to thank everybody who's listening on 107.3 The GOAT. That is our radio broadcast from Sudbury Broadcasting, and also the Sudbury Radio Sports app. If you're listening on both of them, we want to thank you so much for listening on our audio also. And Bobby, I see that Shane Cagle is watching the Seminole Nation here. And just real quick, we had a big sign-up the last 2 weeks for fall sports, soccer, flag football. And, folks, we ended our sign-ups today. We'll go through the weekend. If you did not get signed up, we'll let you go through the weekend. We're going to do some looking at numbers next week, and we'll be ready for fall sports. I've already been practicing I call them the baby nose, the little Seminoles. Our 4th, 5th, and 6th grade Seminoles have been practicing. They start not this Saturday, but next Saturday in our league with the NEA Youth Football League. So that's happening right now, and then we'll have soccer and flag football before too much longer. Men's softball, Bobby. They got 4 teams in the men's league. And I tell you, Larry Bowen and that crew says they're going to win it again.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I've heard stories, Michael. I've heard stories that we're going to go out here in men's softball and they're going to have run-out music for their batters. And I've already warned them, folks. I have to umpire this. This is grown men playing softball, but they act like 5-year-olds. But I've warned them. The first run-out music I hear, they're gone.
Throwing them out.
I'm done with them. I ain't
no.
playing. Larry, I'm leaving it out there for you on live television, man. They just, it's a kids game, and y'all are playing it like kids. Let's be grown-ups and have a good time.
I tell you what, man, our men's softball league is one fun league. We got a lot of guys that have played for a long time, and it's a lot of fun out there. And I know we pick on Larry. Larry he's been playing a long time, and he's very passionate about it, and we love him, and that's why we pick on him. And I think he's won it about every year. Shane Cagle won it maybe 1 year. They got it away from Larry. Larry said they cheated, but you know how that is.
Yeah.
But so folks, we're gonna have fall sports at Opar. We got soccer, youth flag football, and we got men's softball be starting in about 3 weeks. So we're looking forward to that, Bobby. We got about 50 seconds left here for the half. We're gonna take one more timeout. I think they'll have a 3-minute warm up. It's what they usually do after that. So we'll take one more timeout. Let our sponsors had to get one more word in, and we'll be back with the second half here from Haley Field in 2 minutes.
Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact Branch Manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill.
And we are back here at Haley Field. We've got about a minute left in the mandatory warm-up period, and we're going to have football again here at Haley Field on senior night. The Blytheville Chickasaws lead 6-0, and Bobby, keys to the second half of both teams.
Well, both teams have got to eliminate the pre-snap penalties. It's really been damaging to both offenses. We've even seen the Osceola defense hurt by pre-snap penalties with the hard counts from the Blytheville Chickasaws. And the offensive teams have got to find rhythm. Neither team seems to be settled in and into a rhythm or into sync of what they really want to do with football. It's kind of a jumble of plays, mix of run and pass, and no real rhythm to the play calling. And I think, and again, I don't think that's necessarily a knock on the offensive coordinators or the offensive football teams. I think you've got two very aggressive attacking defensive football teams that are making it hard for the offenses to succeed.
Both teams are back on the field. Both of them are in huddles at each end of the field, getting the last word from the coaches. And both teams are running to their sideline. The clock is at 0, so they're fixing to reset that clock there. And third quarter action here from Haley Field in Blytheville. They got a beautiful, beautiful football field here. I know a couple years ago they put the turf down and redid some things here. And, folks, I tell you, Blytheville has just built a state-of-the-art basketball arena. And it is, if you hadn't seen it, it is something to be proud of. I promise you that.
They've really upgraded their facilities here at Blytheville. This football field has been here forever, and but the upgrades that they've made right here make this a great place to watch a high school football team. I really enjoy how close the stands are here to the football field and the playing surface, and really gets the fans into the football game. It's just a great-looking field, a great-looking facility, and you're right. The new basketball arena is really a showplace.
Yes, unbelievable. I'll tell you what, it would really surprise me if they don't land the state tournament here.
It wouldn't shock me.
It would just be according to what happens with the COVID, down the line. But if everything's semi back to normal, I think Blytheville will be a shoe-in to get the state basketball tournament for 5A or 4A. Sorry. Punting for Osceola. It's going to be
a kickoff there, not a punt.
Yeah. Man. Logan Slayton's going to kick for the Seminoles. And it's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to go all the way back to the 6-yard line. He's across the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25. He's going to get the outside. This may be a foot race. 40, 45. Man falls down at the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. And that is a kick return for a touchdown. That is 89 yards.
Michael, that was an excellent kick. It was a good kick, a deep kick, just blocked up really well by the Blytheville Chickasaws. We saw Landry and Clayton have a chance to get him down, take a little bit of a bad angle, get him back to the inside of the field, and just couldn't contain him and get him on the ground.
Extra point will be attempted by number 16, Tyler Landry. There's a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it is good. 11:45 left in the third. Blytheville 13, Osceola 0. Back in 1 minute.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back. While we were at commercial, they didn't take a full minute, guys. I'm sorry about that. Blytheville kicks it through the end zone. Osceola will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 20. And Bobby, we just need to see how Osceola is going to respond.
Yeah, you got to bring the offense out now and get a drive going, do something positive on the offensive side of the football. You're down 13 points, 2 scores. You can get back on top of this football game with a couple of touchdowns, but you've got to sustain something offensively for the Seminoles.
Seminoles come to the line of scrimmage 1st and 10. Ball sitting on the 20-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Going to hand it off to the running back. He falls down. I mean, just trips and falls down. That's number 8 for Osceola, Jonathan Stovall. And Bob, we've seen that all night for Osceola.
Yeah, just getting his feet tangled up and not able to get on track and get into the hole.
I don't know if they got the wrong kind of shoes on or if it's just that slick out there, but I don't know. 4 wide receivers set for the Seminoles, shotgun formation. There's a snap. Going to give it to the running back one more time. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to get it positive yards up to about the 24-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 6 for Osceola.
Good hard run by Jonathan Stovall there. Just an inside zone. Taking the, Don Taven's reading the end there and giving the football in the proper place. And you got a 3rd and makeable here, 3rd and 6, 3rd and medium. Just need to do something here positively for the offense and Seminoles.
Shotgun formation for Osceola. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. He's got a man, and it is complete to Jaden Brown out here. It's going to be enough for a 1st down up to about the 33-yard line. We've got a flag in the backfield.
Flag in the backfield.
There is a flag on the play.
I think it's going to be a hold, I think.
It's in that area, but I didn't see anything.
Yeah, it's got to be a hold. The umpire's walking
They're
the ball
walking
all
backwards.
The way back,
Yeah,
all the way back to about the 10-yard
that's
line.
a killer. That's a killer. I mean, you start to get just a little rhythm there, and a good throw by Don Taven Littleton. Good catch by Jaden Brown. Get you a 1st down. And you back yourself up.
It'll be 3rd down now. Ball's marked at about the 14-yard line. Got to get up to the 30, so that's 16 yards what they need. Well, now they're moving the football. Now it's across the 15 to the 16-yard line. 14 yards is what you're going to need.
3rd and 14 here.
Shotgun formation one more time. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw. Got a man in the middle of the field. He's going to throw it to him, and it's complete.
There you go.
All the way up to the 45 to the 46-yard line. That's a big gain. Good pitch and catch there to number 22, Jabari Person, and the Seminoles have a 1st down.
Jabari makes a big play there. Runs a good little flag route on the inside. Don Taven puts the ball on the money. Man, that looks good. That's a good-looking pass play there. And the Seminoles need to build on this momentum right here.
4 wide receivers set. Ball set at the 46-yard line. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Now he's going to roll to his right. Now he's going to run. And he's going to go down at about the 48-yard line. And we got a flag at the end of the play.
It's a good job of pulling the football down by Don Taven. I was afraid he was gonna raise it up and try to throw it, and he had a man right on his back. So it's a good job by Don Taven feeling that pressure.
Penalty's going to be against Blytheville. Hadn't got the 5-yard face mask. Thought they got rid of that.
Boy, I did too, but they keep calling it.
Up to the 47. It must not have. I mean, if they're calling it, it's got to be right.
I think they got rid of it in the college ranks, but it's still here in high school.
Too many different kind of footballs we watch.
That's true.
Ball set at the 47-yard, or sorry, the 47-yard line. It's gonna be first down, 1st and 3. There's a snap. Quarterback's gonna throw to the running back in the backfield. Tony Williams, he's across the 50. He's gonna get back up now. He's gonna maybe lose 1 yard to the 48-yard line. So it's gonna bring up a second down, 2nd and 4 for Osceola.
Yeah, I realize the play didn't gain any yardage and may have actually lost a little bit, but I like the call. I like the little flare out of the backfield. It would work a little bit better if they just give it a little more time to develop. But I don't. Even though that play didn't result in positive yardage, I like the play call and the attempt to get the running back involved in the game in other ways other than just handoff.
4 wide receivers set, shotgun formation. There's a snap. I'll give it to the running back. He's across the. Well, he was across. He's across the 45, across the 40. He's down to the 35. And he's going to go out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. That's another first down for Osceola. Number 1, Tony Williams.
And that's something we saw from Blytheville late in the first half. There's the counter action inside zone, and Tony Williams does a really good job of advancing the football. And I got to tell you, Nick Charles makes a great block out there on the outside to get him another 7 or 8 yards. Osceola may be finding a rhythm here. Certainly they're moving the football in the right direction.
9:24 left in the third quarter. Blytheville 13, Osceola 0. Ball sitting at the 32-yard line of Blytheville. 1st and 10 for the Seminoles. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers set. Jonathan Stovall is the lone running back. There's a snap. Going to give it to Stovall. He's going to be hit at about the 31. He's going to go down to the 30-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain. Be 2nd and 8 for Osceola.
And I got to tell you, Michael, it's just the inside zone there to Jonathan Stovall. Line blocked it up fairly decently, get good positive yardage. I think Coach Teague is really trying to lull the Blytheville defense to sleep just a little bit. Keep them honest by running that inside zone, and at some point I think we're going to see him hit the outside.
4 wide receivers set this time, shotgun formation. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw. He's going to throw, and it knocked down by the under cornerback there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
I got to tell you, Michael, I like the throw to A.J. A.J.'s sure-handed, and he gives you a good chance to make positive yardage. But you got Landry and Clayton running a little skinny post in the middle of the field wide open by himself. If Don Taven gives that just another second and takes a look down the seam, he's going to see Landry and running by himself.
3rd and 8, ball sitting at the 30-yard line. There's a snap. Going to give it to the outside running back. He's at 30, 25. He's across the 20. And now he's across the 21-yard line. That'd be 11-yard. That'd be enough for a first down, Bobby. And that is number 19.
T.I.
Terrence
Nimmers. And you see Terrence's speed there. You see and just like I said, pound the football on the interior, come out with the quick toss to T.I. and that speed out here on the outside, you get a first down. I really like the way Coach Teague is calling this series.
Ball sent at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, still looking to throw. And he's got it he waited too late. He had Anthony Harris Jr. in the middle of the field. It's knocked down, incomplete.
Good play there defensively by Tavares Townsend. Does a good job of running the route for the receiver. A.J. was open there really for just a couple of steps, and Townsend closes that distance and makes a great play on the football.
Just waiting. Just needs to get that ball on out, and that would have been another first down. Nevertheless, it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Osceola's running that bunch formation, that look that they used to get T.I. outside and get that first down. They had a couple of fakes in that, trying to free A.J. up across the middle of the field.
There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. He's still looking to throw, and it's complete up to the 15 to the 14, and he's going to go out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down for Osceola. 3rd and about 3 is what you're looking at. And Bobby, once again, if he looks at Jaden Brown in the middle of the field, he's wide open.
And that's, A.J. Harris is such a big target out there, and he's so easy for Don Taven to see. And they're, those two guys are great friends, and they've came up through the ranks together. And what you're seeing there is a quarterback that trusts that receiver, and he's gonna, Don Taven will have to he'll grow, that'll grow with the other receivers. he'll get that with the other receivers, and he'll start seeing those plays across the middle like that.
Osceola's going to have to take a timeout here. They just could not get the play in. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to Osceola Seminole football. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2.
At Haley Field, 8:20 left in the third quarter. Blytheville leading 13-0. Osceola has the ball 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line. Got to get to the 11 for a first down. And, Bobby, you've seen a little bit of
You killing me there, 1st and 10, and got to get to the 11 for first.
Is that
down.
what I said?
Yeah.
Well, it's 3rd and
It's
3.
3rd and 3. That's what I'm talking about right there.
All right, I appreciate that. 3rd and 3, ball sitting on the 14-yard line to them. Got to get to the 11. I do know that.
You got that part right, man. You got that.
All
down
right.
pat.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're taking applications, folks. If y'all know anybody,
Negative.
y'all know anybody wants to do some play-by-play. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. Dontaven Littleton is your quarterback. Tony Williams is your running back. He's to his left. I was going to look. They're looking to blitz.
Walking the linebackers down, and there they come.
There's a snap. Going to give it to Tony Williams. He's going to get across to the 11-yard line. If he gets to 11, that's a first down, and they're marking it to 11, so that's going to be a 1st and 10 for Osceola. Good hard run by number 1, Tony Williams.
You know, Tony was shaking up a couple of plays ago. It's good to see him back in the football game. He's got a really hard-nosed running style. But what you saw there is you saw Dontaven Littleton pause. He saw the linebackers walk down, looked like an interior blitz, and he's able to get the ball to Tony and get the outside zone going with the linebacker sucked into the middle. Great read.
There is a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. He's across the 10. He's going to go down to about the 7-yard line. Going to be a gain of 4 yards. Going to bring up a second down in about 6.
Another good read there by Dontaven. He saw the ends crash and he pulled the football and went up the middle. Doing a good job reading the Chickasaw defense right now.
And there is a snap once again. Quarterback's going to run again. He's across the 5. He's going to tip it. He's across the end zone. Give him 6, Seminole fans. There's a touchdown. Dontaven Littleton.
That's a great pull there by Dontaven. Good read. Saw the crash. Saw the linebackers pull to the exterior, pull outside, and just pulled the football and got north and south and got in the end zone. Great offensive possession by the Seminoles. Good rhythm on the play calling. Love the play calling by Coach Teague, and that's the positive result you get from that.
Slayton's going to be your kicker, and it is blocked. Blocked right in the middle of the field. No good. 7:47 left in the third quarter. Blytheville 13, Osceola 6. We'll take a timeout. Let our sponsors get a word in. Back in 30 seconds.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Haley Field. Osceola has just scored on a 6-yard touchdown run by our quarterback, Dontaven Littleton. Slayton's extra point was blocked. 13-6, Blytheville leads Osceola with 7:47 left in the third quarter. Deep to receive for Blytheville is number 1, Dakari Clark, and number 2, Kylan Wells. Slayton is going to be your kicker for the Seminoles. Logan Slayton. Logan changed numbers on us, Bobby.
He did.
He's wearing 23 the other night. He's got 60 something. 69.
69.
Slayton approaches the ball. Another good, well, it goes off the side of his foot this time and goes out of bounds. Be a flag, and we'll see if they take it at the 35. I'm sure that's what they'll do.
Good field position for the Seminoles. Just a missed kick there by Slayton. You know, Michael, we're used to that in basketball with Coach Wilson. You come out one night and you'd have a set of numbers, and the next night they'd all be different. so far in the Coach Carter era. I guess he'll let the players change jerseys from time to time. A little bit confusing for us up here in the booth.
They're going to re-kick. Going to move it back 5 yards and going to kick the ball again.
Well, after that last kickoff, I'd try it again too. You get a touchdown kick return on the opening kick of the second half, and I guess that Coach Stone feels good about his return game, and he wants to give his kids a chance to return the football.
Once again, we want to thank everybody that's watching our live stream on the Seminole Nation Facebook and YouTube pages. Like and share our Facebook page. Please subscribe to our YouTube page. I want to welcome everybody listening to 107.3 The GOAT on the radio and also our Sudbury Radio Sports app. Thank you so much. There's a high end over end kick. It's going to be taken at about the 19-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 25, 30, 35, across the 40, down to about the 41, 42-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws and pretty good field position.
Good choice there by Coach Stone. He's got plus yardage there. Instead of the 35, he's going to start at the 42. And again, he feels good about his return game. They take the opening kickoff the second half back for a touchdown. Give those kids a chance to return the football.
Chickasaws come to the line of scrimmage. Northern is your quarterback. He's got 22, Branch to his right. 4 wide receivers set. Wait for the play to come in from the sideline. 9 on the play clock. There is a snap. Going to give it to Branch. He's trying to get to the right-hand side. He does. He's going to get across the 40 up to about the 44-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 for the Chickasaws.
Good tackle there by Skylar Young. Branch just never found his footing there, leaving the mesh point and couldn't get his speed going, and Skylar took advantage. Short game for the Chickasaws.
2nd down and 8 for Blytheville. Ball set at the 44-yard line. Shotgun formation. Northern is your quarterback.
There you see that hard count again.
Quarterback's changing the play. And that's got to be a false start, and it is. That's going to cost them 5 yards. Number 6 up there, Bobby. That's Taquan Love. He just took off a little bit too fast.
And then the left side of the line decided they wanted to go with him.
Quite a few.
That's killer right there. And again, that'll drive Coach Stone crazy. You got something going there. You got good field position, and then you shoot yourself in the foot.
2nd down, 13 for the Chickasaws. Ball's back to the 39-yard line. One man comes into motion. There's a snap. Going to give it to 22. He stopped at the line of scrimmage. They're going to get him right about the original line of scrimmage. He's going to be down for the ball come out. 3rd down, 3rd and 13 for the Chickasaws.
You saw Jonathan Stovall come in there and make first contact and immediately went for the football, trying to strip the football there out of the hands of the running back, and that's good aggressive defensive play there by the Seminoles.
It's a big down right here, Bobby. 3rd and 13. This is huge if Osceola can stop the Chickasaws. Quarterback looks to the sideline.
You got to think you got to play contain right here. I don't know that Jeremiah Northern is going to have the ability to make that rush, and there's a timeout.
Yep, going to be a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Huddle House of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Huddle House has been serving up fresh and hot home-style meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for more than 60 years. Huddle House is the host of family and friends brought together by good food, cooked to order, and served from the heart. Go by and see store manager Michael Henderson at 4563 West Kaiser in Osceola, or contact him at 870-563-6099. Huddle House.
Call it.
I'm going to. formation for the Chickasaws. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw. Throws it right down the middle of the field. It's
There
picked
it
off.
is.
Jabari Person at the 45. He's going to go across the 50. Ooh, there's a big lick. And the Seminoles are going to get it and go out of bounds. But nevertheless, that's an interception by Jabari Person. And Osceola will have it. Great field position at the 49-yard line, Bobby.
Man, if that don't get you fire going, your wood's wet.
Well,
A great job by A.J. Harris putting pressure on Jeremiah Northern. He gets there just as the ball is released, causes Jeremiah to underthrow the football, and Jabari Person standing back there playing center field, and he gets the Seminoles the football back. That's an awesome play by both A.J. Harris and Jabari Person.
big turnover there, and that's what the Seminoles needed. And Osceola, look, they just didn't come out and run that same offense.
They come back
Be
with the same
patient
rhythm.
and run the same offense. And let's push the ball down the field here. 6 minutes left, third quarter. Blytheville leading 13-6 over Osceola. Seminoles have the ball, 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line of Osceola. We got one wide receiver to the near side. Bunch package is on the right this time. Everything's in tight except for the one wide receiver here. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to run. Now he's going to throw to T.I. T.I.'s across the 50, down to about the 48-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 for Osceola.
I like that play call there. He's trying to get T.I., trying to get Terrence Nimmers out in space with the football. He's dangerous. He's speedy. Just a little shuffle pass out there. Get the offense moving and get some positive yards on first down.
Ball sitting at the 48-yard line, 2nd and 7 for Osceola. Seminoles looking to the sideline, getting the play. Shotgun formation. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll, still rolling. He's got a man wide open and just overthrows him. I mean, overthrows him. Had him underneath, though.
I think he's looking back here at Landry and Clayton. He was going to come wide open, and I think that's where Don Taven was going to the football, but he got tangled up with the safety and fell down.
Just like the timing's off, too, Bob. I mean, he had Jaden Brown just streaking wide open. Just waited a little later to throw it, and that's something that'll come. It'll come in time.
That's right.
Third down, you got to get up to the 41-yard line. 3rd and 7. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He throws it right in the middle of the field. That's 40, 35, down to the 34-yard line. That's another pitch and catch that can be done all night long, Bob. We talked about it, and that's a first down.
And he recognizes Landry and Clayton there and sitting down in the soft spot in the zone. You got a lot of window dressing there with the streak sweep action by T.I. by Terrence Nimmers.
And there's a snap. They're going to give it to the running back. All the quarterbacks will keep it, and it's going to be it was a lateral, and T.I., he just wasn't looking for it, and it went right over the top of his head, out of bounds. And nevertheless, Osceola get positive yards there up to the 30. It's going to break up a 2nd down, 2nd and about 7.
I love the play call. Love the play call. You're gonna run the play action fake in the center into the interior and run a speed option out to the right. T.I. fields that thing, he scores.
One man goes into motion. That's Young. Running back's going to have it in the middle. He's across the 30 to about the 29-yard line. That's only going to be a 1-yard gain. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
Still 3rd and medium here for the Seminoles. You're in a spot on the field where you're probably going to use 2 downs to get the first down. 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter, and you're in a position here where even if you didn't make a 4th down try, you're not going to hurt yourself with field position. So I think that Coach Carter be prepared to use 2 downs to get this first down and keep the drive going.
Ball sitting at the 29-yard line of Blytheville. Be 3rd down, 3rd and 6. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Throws it out here. He's got a man wide open at the 15, at the 10. He's going to go out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Bobby, that's his number 5, Landry Clayton. And good pitch and catch from Don Taven Littleton to Landry Clayton.
Excellent read by Don Taven. Landry's been sitting down in that soft spot in that zone all night. And Don Taven's recognized it the last 2 plays and seen it. That's good offensive football there by Don Taven Littleton, Landry, and Clayton.
No mistakes here. No mistakes here at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's across the goal line. Does he get across? Yes, sir. Touchdown, Seminoles. Number 11, Don Taven Littleton for a 5-yard touchdown run.
You're right back in the football game, Michael. Another great read by Don Taven. Sees the ends crashing, pulls the football, takes it right up the middle of the field. Good job by the offensive front of the Seminoles. Excellent blocking up there by those young men. And a good score. Great drive there by the Seminoles after the interception.
Osceola looks to go for 2 here. Didn't like the way the extra point looked a while ago, so Seminoles are going to look to go for 2. Quarterback's looking to the sideline. 13 on the play clock. Spread formation. Littleton is your quarterback. One man comes into motion. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's got him out there. He just short-armed it.
He just missed it.
If he plants his feet and throws it to him, it's a 2-point conversion. But he stopped on his back foot and just short-armed it, and it was incomplete, folks. 4:55 left in the third quarter. Blytheville 13, Osceola 12. We'll take a timeout back in 30 seconds.
State Representative Monty Hodges is running for re-election for District 55. Monty is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Monty has worked hard in the state legislature representing District 55 and is asking for your vote on November 3rd. Monty wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season, and let's win a state championship. Let's all help re-elect Monty Hodges for state representative for District 55. Monty Hodges is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Back here at Haley Field. 4:55 left in the third quarter. Blytheville 13, Osceola 12. Osceola has just scored on a 5-yard touchdown run by Don Taven Littleton. 2-point conversion was there, folks. It was just thrown underneath, hits the ground. 13-12. Blytheville's holding on to a 1-point lead. Slayton is going to be your kicker for the Seminoles. And he's going to hit a bouncing ball. He's going to go right down the middle of the field, taking it at the 26-yard line. He's going to try to regain it at the 40. He's going to go up to about the 44-yard line, and that's where Blytheville will have it, 1st and 10.
Good return by DeForest Townsend. Blytheville has shown some real promise in their return game. Coach Stone's got to be happy with the way they've returned kickoffs and punts tonight. It gives them really good field position at the 45-yard line.
Ball sit at the 44-yard line. Be 1st and 10.
They're going to have to reset the chains. Everybody lined up at the 45, and now they're a little confusion with the officials there.
There is a snap. Going to give it to the running back. He's going to try to get the outside, and he does. It's a foot race, and he's across the 30. 25-20. And that looks like that's going to be a touchdown. Good Lord. 56 yards.
D. Wells, inside zone, cuts it back across the grain, across the field, and he shows you that he's got some speed.
Kylan Wells, 56-yard touchdown run for the Chickasaws. Tyler Landry's going to attempt the extra point. We got to stop it to play. We got a bird.
Yeah.
Trying to get the bird off the field. Hey, you got everything going on tonight, folks. Heard snap, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is no good. Wide to the left, 4:37 left in the third. Blytheville 19, Osceola 12. Take a quick timeout, we're back in 30 seconds.
The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back here at Haley Field. Blytheville had just scored on a 56-yard touchdown run by number 2, Kylan Wells. Extra point was no good. 25-20 D. Wells. I'm sorry, I had the wrong Wells. It's number 25, D. Wells. 19 of 12, 4:37 left in the third quarter.
Right here, the Seminoles can't get their heads down. They can't put their head down and worry about that last play. It's over. Get it out of your mind. Come back and move the football offensively.
High end over end kick. It's going to bounce and be taken at the well, the ball's on the ground, folks. Osceola's going to have to try to get on it. And they will get on it at the 1 yard line. Hits the man at the 11-yard line. He fumbles it back to the 1 yard line, and Osceola is going to be deep in their own territory.
Well, that's something you could ill afford in that position right there. You got to field that football. That was almost a disaster.
Well, he made a mistake when he let the ball bounce.
That's right.
Should have come up and fielded the ball. They got the ball sitting at the 1. They hadn't moved it to the middle of the field yet. Yep. He just explained that the ball was picked up at the 1, and his momentum carried him into the end zone, but it's at the 1.
I don't think the ball is even at the 1. I think it's about the 6-inch.
6-inch line, that's right. Well, here we go. Seminoles going to try to get some room, get out of that end zone. Shotgun formation. One wide receiver to the far side. Everything else is in tight. And there is a snap. Littleton's going to try to get out of there, and he does. He gets up to about the 3 or 4 yard line, maybe the 3. It's a 2 yard gain, be 2nd and 8 for Osceola.
Just try to get a little breathing room there, just a straight quarterback power. We're just trying to get some room to operate there for the Seminoles.
Shotgun formation once again. Wide receiver to the far side of the field. And there is a snap. Same thing. Across the 5 this time. He's up to the 10. Across to the 11 yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. He's going to get to the 12. That is going to be a first down. 1st and 10 for Osceola.
Excellent play there. Blocked up well by the Seminoles, the left side of that Seminole offensive line. Just, again, a straight quarterback power, and what you're trying to do there is just give your offense some room to operate. That first down was huge right there to get themselves out of the hole.
Ball set at the 12 yard line, 1st and 10 Seminoles. One wide receiver to the far side. Once again, it's that same little bunch formation that they're running, quarterbacks in the shotgun. And there is a snap. Quarterback again is across the up to about the 15 yard line. It's going to be a gain of 3 yards, be 2nd and 7 for Osceola.
Again, just another quarterback power and just trying to get the football moved up the field a little bit and get some comfort there with where you are field position wise and open the offense back up.
Shotgun formation one more time. Stovall's to his right. Dontaven Littleton is your quarterback. There is a snap. Littleton's going to look to throw. We've got a whistle this time. Be illegal procedure for Osceola. It's going to cost them 5 yards.
You could not afford that there. Again, pre-snap penalties just decimate an offensive drive.
Ball's back to the 12-yard line. 8-yard line. Be 2nd and 12 for Osceola. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Throws it over the top, and it is complete. To Anthony Harris Jr. at the 33-yard line. Good pitch and catch there. 1st and 10. But once again, Bob, we've talked about this. We had 2 men in the same area. I don't know what's going on with everybody running the same route.
Somebody's not running the right route there. But there you see the athleticism of A.J. Harris. And he uses every bit of that 6'5" frame to go up and get high point that football and bring it down. A good throw there to get over the coverage by Dontaven Littleton. Now that gets you out here where you can really turn up the offense a little bit now.
1st and 10 Osceola. Ball is sitting at the 33-yard line. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's rolling to his right. Still rolling to his right. Still rolling to his right. Going to throw it to Jaden Brown. He's got it at the 45-yard line. That's another first down for Osceola.
They're going to get him for being beyond the line of scrimmage, Michael.
Well, if that's the case, Don Taven's got to be careful.
That's what it looked like to me.
Oh, they're going the opposite way, Bobby.
Oh, wow. Oh, my.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
That's a 15-yard penalty. That's going to help Osceola all the way down to the 40-yard line of Blytheville. So they're going to be in Blytheville territory, 1st and 10, and we needed that right there.
And that, the reason I read it that way is he dropped that flag right there behind Don Taven when he let go of the football, and he was very close to the line of scrimmage. Good job though offensively by Don Taven Littleton to get the ball out and on time.
Shotgun formation. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to step up. He's got room. 35, puts his head down, gets all the way down to the 32-yard line. That's going to bring up a second down, 2nd and 2 for Osceola.
Another good read by Don Taven. He steps back. It's a plan. It's a delayed draw there for the quarterback. I think that was what that was intended to be. He sees the defender split, just gets in between them and gets north and south. Good game.
Shotgun formation one more time. One wide receiver is to the bottom of the screen. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Going to try to get out of there, and he's going to throw it. And once again, Don Taven is being put to the ground, and he has a man wide open. He just could not get it to him, Bobby.
Yeah, he couldn't step into that throw. He had people at his feet, Michael, and he just couldn't get the ball out there. Jonathan Stovall did a good job by coming across the formation, picking up a rusher, and the middle of the pocket just collapsed on Don Taven. Couldn't step into that.
2:09 left in the third quarter. Blytheville 19, Osceola 12. Osceola has the ball 3rd and 2 on the 32-yard line of Blytheville. Two wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, both of them stacked. Quarterback's going to be under center this time, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. And he's trying to get outside, and he's going to get up to close to the 30, about the 31-yard line. And that's going to be a 4th down, 4th and 1.
Depends on the spot here. They're going to be really close to it. Yeah. Well, they kind of backed up a little bit there.
Yeah.
I don't really like that spot. That's going to be a yard short, but looked to me like his forward progress was beyond that point.
I spread them out here, spread them out as far as I can spread them out, let your quarterback take it. 4th and 1. Got to have this here, folks. I think we're going to call timeout. Osceola's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You are listening and watching the Osceola Seminole football. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Haley Field. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Blytheville 19, Osceola 12. And the ball sitting at the 31-yard line. We got to have the 30. It's going to be 4th and 1. And we'll see what the play call is going to be. We took a timeout to get that play in. We'll see what the play call is going to be here.
Can't afford a pre-snap penalty here. You got to be set and know what your job is and do it.
And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to run. He's trying to get to the outside. He's across the 30 to the 29 to the 28. At the 29-yard line, and that's going to be a 2 yards gain, and it's a first down for Osceola.
And that's, we talked in the timeout, and you asked me, man, what do you run here? And that's exactly what I said. You put the football in Don Taven's hands. He's ran well off tackle tonight. He's ran well up the middle. Just run that quarterback power and let him go out and get you a couple of yards.
Ball's marked at the 29-yard line of Blytheville. Be 1st and 10 for the Seminoles. 12 on the play clock. One wide receiver to the far side. Bunch set here on the near side. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws right across the top to A.J. It's complete at the 15. They're going to throw him down at about the 11-yard line. And that'll be a 1st and 10, and that's a great play there. And A.J., like you said, Bobby, is a huge target.
He is, and he's got great hands. And that's kind of reminiscent of the Tebow jump pass there. It's just a little tick there, a little fake to the inside. You've been running the quarterback power and run the tight end right up the seam and just throw it to him over the linebacker.
Ball's at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10 for Osceola. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to try to run. We've got a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play.
Looks to be a false start against Osceola. Oh, it's going to be on the defense. The only reason why I said that because the umpire was turned around going the other way. I apologize. I might just wait on the referee. Sometimes they just take too long. I get impatient, Bobby.
You do get a little impatient there at times.
1st and 5, ball sent at the 6-yard line. One wide receiver to the near side. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to try to look to run. He's across the 5, across the 4, the 3, the 2, down to the 1-yard line. And that's going to be a 1st down, 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for Osceola.
Another good quarterback power there by Dontaven Littleton. He's so good at reading the hole there between the tackles.
There's a snap. Quarterback's trying to get in. He's going to have to do the huddle, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Seminoles. Dontaven Littleton, 1-yard touchdown run.
You know, they came to the line really quick with tempo and got in behind that big offensive line and just powered it in. Good set of downs there. Good series for the Seminoles offensively.
Seminoles going to try to tie this up with the extra point. Slayton. Got a block.
They say they need one more out there. I understand the call here to tie the football game up, but you've had kicking woes all night.
Got a block.
I don't know that I wouldn't just go ahead and try to get the lead in the ball game.
Snap down. Hold is up. Kick is up, and it is
good.
No good. Off to the left.
Off to the left.
50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Blytheville 19, Osceola 18. Take a timeout. Let our sponsors get a word in. Back in 30 seconds.
Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Haley Field here on the campus of Blytheville High School. Seminoles just scored on a 1-yard touchdown run by Dontaven Littleton. Extra point was no good, and Blytheville still has a 1-point lead, 19-18, with 50 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Logan Slayton, Bobby, will do the kicking for Osceola.
You know, you got to be proud of that last drive, Michael. You had some problems down, and you get the ball at the 1-yard line and had some penalty problems and overcome. That's great stuff by the Seminoles.
Going to be just a kick right in the middle of the field. And it's on the ground. Somebody's going to pick it up. And he's trying to get to the outside. And here he goes, 40, 45, 50. And going to go out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. And, man, you have him bottled up in the backfield and back here in the back, and you let him go.
Again, you know, I've said tonight, Coach Stone's got to really feel good about his return game. They make things happen in the kickoff return game with the Blytheville Chickasaws. And, you know, I understand the squib kick. I get the thought process behind it, but something's going on here. We're backing up. Got a hold.
Oh, that's huge.
Oh, that is huge.
That's
it's a spot foul.
Yeah, from the 40, so it'll go back to the 30 or should.
Yep.
That is huge right there. So that'll be 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws back to the 30-yard line. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Blytheville 19, Osceola 18.
That is huge right there for the Seminoles, man. So now your defense needs to step up. Your offense has found its way and found its rhythm, and the defense needs to come out here and get these guys 3 and out and give the football back to your offense.
Shotgun formation. Northern is your quarterback. There's a snap. Gonna give it to the running back. He's trying to get to the outside, and A.J. Harris is not gonna let that happen this time. Knocks him down at the 30. That's no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Chicks.
You know, A.J. just plays so well at the defensive end. He's actually in the 3-4 scheme. He's more of an outside linebacker. He tackles so well in space. And, we've got this kid for another year.
Yeah, got a lot of them for another
Yes.
year. That's the beauty of this whole thing. 4 wide receivers set again. Shotgun formation. Northern is your quarterback. There is a snap. Now quarterback's going to look to run. He's going to be hit right at about the 32, 33-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 7.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Yep, that's going to be the end of the third quarter with your score. Blytheville 19, Osceola 18. We'll take a timeout, let our sponsors get a word in. We're going to be back in 30 seconds.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home.
12 minutes on the clock. That's all it's going to be. We're in the fourth quarter, and it's going to be a big 3rd down play here. 3rd down and about 7 is what it's going to be for the Blytheville Chickasaws. And, Bobby, another huge down for Osceola's defense.
It really is. It's an opportunity right here to shut this thing down and go out and get a lead in the football game for the first time all night. You've played defensively well. Blytheville's made a couple of big plays, and Blytheville's athletic. They got kids. They've got speed. You knew you were coming in here to play a hard-nosed football team that possesses the ability to score in one play at any point on the field. You just got to come out and complete your assignment, do your job, and get these guys off the field.
3rd and 7, ball sitting at the 33-yard line. Shotgun formation. Northern is your quarterback.
You see that hard count again.
They're going to change the play. 10 on the play clock. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Going to throw, and it hits the ground. It's incomplete. Intended for number 4, Willie King, and that's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and 7 for Blytheville.
That wasn't going to get past the sticks anyway. It wouldn't have, even if it had been completed, it might have been a situation where Coach Stone decided to go for it with a less than 1 yard. But
it looks like they may try to go for it here. We don't need to
this
jump
is-
off sides.
This is big here.
No jumping off sides here. So one man comes into motion. I think he's going to call timeout, and he does. Blytheville's going to call timeout. 11:57 left in the fourth quarter. Blytheville 19, Osceola 18. Timeout on the field. We're going to be back in 30 seconds.
Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Here at Haley Field, punt formation for the Chickasaws. They're looking to the sideline. And we're going to see what happens here. They're taking a long look at this. They're trying to draw people off sides. And now they're going to run it. It's going to be a fake. It's going to be a fake. They got him down, though, baby. And that is huge right there. The Seminole defense holds on 4th down on the fake punt, Bobby. You have to make them pay for it when they do stuff like that right there.
Great play by Chris Littleton there. Gets outside, gets the tackle made. One-on-one in open field, gets the guy on the ground, and, man, you are in the driver's seat now.
You have got to make them pay for it. No mistakes right here. Run your offense. Let's put the ball in the end zone. And let's get this lead for the first time tonight is what we need. Ball sitting at the 32-yard line. 11:52 left in this ball game. It was 11:52 for the play started.
Yeah, something.
The clock didn't run. Seminoles are going to come out of the huddle on the far side to the line of scrimmage. 10 on the play clock. Shotgun formation. Everything's in tight this time, everything. And there's a snap. We're going to give it to number 10 out here. He's trying to get to the outside. He's going to get to the 30, about to the 32-yard line. So that's no gain. Be second and 10 for Osceola, and we got a flag.
Made by Tyrese Jack in the Carolina. There's a flag on the play. Red ball foul. False start. Offense 56. 5-yard penalty.
Be a false start, so that's going to bring the ball back, and it'll cost them 5 yards. Be first and 15, but we will get the down over again. Not something that you wanted there, and
No.
that's a different look.
It was, and the play wasn't executed very well anyway. And I thought I saw someone jump on the left side of the line, but now you just got to calm down, come back, settle down.
And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw. Now he's going to roll out to his left. He's still looking to throw. Throws it back across the way here to Jaden Brown. He's got it, 35. Across the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and there you see it, folks. Touchdown, Seminoles. Jaden Brown. That is a 37-yard pitch and catch from Don Taven Littleton to Jaden Brown.
That's a great throw there by Don Taven. He buys time with his legs, gets outside, finds Jaden sitting in the middle of the field. And I got to tell you, Michael, I was a little surprised there. I didn't realize Jaden Brown had that kind of speed. He split those two defenders right up the seam, right up the middle of the field, and takes it to the house. That's great offensive play there by the Osceola Seminoles.
Osceola's going to attempt the extra point here. Slayton's going to be your kicker. And there's your snap. The hold is down. The kick is good, but I think you got all sides of what you got. And, you know, if it's all sides, yes, it's all sides against Blytheville. That's going to be half the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Do you line up and put your offense back on the field?
I tell you right now, you know, going out there and getting a 7-point lead would be big right here. I think that I would definitely consider it, but it looks like Coach Carter's he's gonna stay with the extra point with the field goal. And
yeah, they're going to take the penalty. Well, I don't know why you wouldn't. Once again, we're going to attempt the extra point. There's a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it's no good, folks. 11:28 left in the ball game. Osceola taking the lead 24-19 over Blytheville. We'll take a timeout real quick. Be back in 30 seconds.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Haley Field here on the campus of Blytheville High School. Osceola has just scored on a 37-yard touchdown pass from Don Taven Littleton to Jaden Brown. The extra point was no good. 5-point lead for Osceola, 24-19, 11:28 left in this ball game. Logan Slayton's going to kick for Osceola, and man, these kicks make me nervous, Bob, because Blytheville's had great field position when
they have a great return team, and they've shown it tonight. It's all about staying in your lane down the field and maintaining that position.
And it's going to be a squib kick taken right in the middle of the field, and it's going to get him down at about the 42. We'll see where they officially mark it at. Yeah, about the 42-yard line. So Blytheville had good field position at their own 42-yard line.
So a place right here for this Osceola defense to stiffen again, bow its neck, and get the Chickasaws off the field, take complete control of the football game.
Shotgun formation. Northern is your quarterback. He's got 22 Malik Branch to his right. There's a snap. Going to give it to the running back. He's trying to get to the outside. He's going to be taken up to about the 43-yard line. That'll be 1 yard gain. Be 2nd and 9 for the Chickasaws.
Trying to run the inside zone again. They've had some success early in the ball game with it. Malik Branch is an excellent running back. The Seminoles stiffen the defensive line there and get him on the ground.
Shotgun formation one more time. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, and he's going to throw it right out of here to number 11. He's trying to backtrack. Still got him trying to backtrack, and they're going to hit him right about the original line of scrimmage. Let's see here where they mark it at. They're going to mark it. They're going to mark it up to the 44. So they're going to say he gained 1 yard. Be 3rd and 8 for Blytheville.
I think that was intended to be a bubble screen, but the receiver saw that it wasn't open on the outside. He just came back across the grain, tried to find something to make something out of nothing.
Shotgun formation one more time for the Chickasaws. Northern is your quarterback. There is a snap. Quarterback's looking to throw, still looking to throw, and he's got a man on the far side. It's overthrown. And it's going to bring up a 4th down, and the quarterback, well, wait a minute. I don't know who that is on the ground. I apologize. One of the linemen is down. We'll wait till we can see the number, and I will not say it till we see it, guys. We got one lineman down, maybe cramping up. We don't know yet. But nevertheless, it's going to be a 4th down, 4th and 8 for the Blytheville Chickasaws when we resume play here. Bobby, 4th down and 8. 10-16 left in this ball game. Seminoles have a 5-point lead. This would be huge here if they go for it.
You got to punt the football here, and Coach Stone went for it earlier, and it cost him. But in this situation, you got more than 10 minutes to go in the football game. Your defense hasn't played bad; they've played pretty well. Now the Osceola Seminole offense has came on here of late, but you got to be able to trust your defense to get you the football back.
You got to give credit to where credit's due. The Seminoles in the second half have changed their offensive scheme.
They found an offensive rhythm. They've went a little bit pass heavy. We know Coach Carter wants to play a ball control offense, wants to run the football, but you've got to go with what works. And right now, the arm of Dontavian Littleton in the hands of Landry and Clayton, Jaden Brown, and A.J. Harris are carrying your football team.
Right. Well, and the bunch set that you saw, they take one wide receiver and put them out wide. Everybody else is in tight, and you kind of get in behind them guys and just kind of try to get down the field.
That's right.
That's worked a lot here in the 3rd quarter into the 4th quarter, and that's the difference. Folks, right now we've got a break in the action. We've got a young man down here. They're attending to him right now. We don't know who it is, so I'm not going to say a name and give a false player here, but we'll let you know what's going on here. And while we've got just a second, we want to thank our sponsors, all the sponsors of the Seminole Nation. Thank you so much for all that you do here tonight. I want to thank all of our sponsors for 107.3 The GOAT, which is our radio station that we're on every Friday night, and also want to thank everybody that sponsored our live stream. Without that is not going to be possible. And folks, that will be number 69. That is Deshaun Doherty, and they're going to help him off the field. Look, he's got a left leg injury, but they're going to help him off the field. So we want to wish that young man good health here, and hopefully maybe it's just a sprain or something, and he'll be able to come back from that injury, pretty easily, hopefully.
Yeah, we want to wish him well, and our thoughts and prayers are with him. We hope he can make a very speedy comeback and get back on the football field.
4th down, 4th and 8. Punt formation, number 1, Dakari Clark is going to be your punter, and I wouldn't believe it until he puts the ball in the air. Nick Charles is deep, and he is going to punt it. It's a high end over end kick. I would just let it go. Across the 30, across the 25, and it's finally going to go out of bounds down there at about the 20-yard line. And Osceola will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 20 with 10:06 left in the 4th quarter, leading 24-19.
A good punt by Dakari Clark. Flipped the field, and this is the position in the football game where I think you have two contrasting theories that you often hear argued in this position in a football game. Most coaches would want to come out here and play ball control and run as much clock as they could, and then the other side of that argument is don't change your offense, stay wide open, score again. And in this instance, you're only up by 5. I'd like to see Coach Carter come out here and let that offense continue to run for more than one reason. Number one, you take control of the football game if you get another score. The other thing is you struggled offensively early in the year, and you finally found a rhythm. So you want to get this. You want to get this team continuing on in that particular offensive rhythm.
Well, we got a delay of game. Don Taven's turning around looking at the referee, and the clock's running. I mean, you got to know what the clock is. They took too long coming out of the huddle on the far side, and then we get back here and we have a 5-yard penalty. You cannot. You got to keep playing the game.
Another mental error, just a pre-snap penalty. Back yourself up 5 yards.
There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to run. He's going to go across the 15 to up to about the 15. That's no gain. Going to bring second down and 15.
Another just a quarterback power again, just running off tackle there. And Don Taven lowered his shoulder, but he wasn't able to make any positive yardage.
Second 15 from the 15. Got to get up to the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback is in the shotgun. There is a snap. And they're going to give it to the running back. He's going to get tripped up for a 1-yard loss, and it's going to bring up a third down now. 3rd and 16 for Osceola. And Bobby, it's just too early.
Yeah, you're seeing Blytheville start to attack a little bit in the run box. They brought the outside linebacker and the cornerback that time on a blitz. Got in the run lane, and Don Taven made the right read. He saw the pressure coming off the edge and gave the football on the interior, but just too much pressure by the Seminoles or by the Chickasaws.
Shotgun formation for Osceola. Got to get to the 30. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. And he's going to go right down the middle of the field. He's got Jaden Brown, and he's got the catch, and there it is at the 40-yard line. Good pitch and catch from Don Taven Littleton to Jaden Brown. We're going to have a 1st and 10 all the way down to the Blytheville Chickasaw 40-yard line.
Man, that is a fine pitch and catch right there. You see the strength of Don Taven Littleton's arm, and there's that speed that we didn't really know Jaden Brown possessed. He gets behind everybody, gets a step on the coverage, and Don Taven hits him in stride, man.
We're going to apologize to Jaden for that, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to tell him. We just didn't know.
8:50 left here in the 4th quarter, 24-19. Why isn't the clock running? The clock should be running. It's not a dead ball.
That's a good question. The clock should be running.
Clock's not running. 6 seconds on the play clock. Here we go again. Finna get a penalty. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Carter running down the sideline to get the timeout. Man, I don't know. The play clock, the game clock never moved. I mean, it should have run off 20 seconds.
It should have.
Osceola's going to take a timeout, folks. They didn't want to delay a game, so they took the timeout. Oh, wait a minute. No, they didn't take a timeout. They're going to reset the play clock.
Yep, and start the clock.
So maybe that was the problem. Maybe that's what Don Taven was worried about a while ago when he got the 5-yard penalty. He didn't think it reset. Nevertheless, it's not a timeout. 15 on the play clock. Seminoles come out. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation. Littleton is your quarterback. And there's a snap. Going to hand it off to your running back. He's met in the backfield for a loss. And that's Stovall. And they've got him for about a 4-yard loss, 2nd and 16 for Osceola.
Good defensive play there by the Chickasaws. You got big number 52 in there, and Tyler Harris getting in the backfield and getting his hands on the running back. And again, this is that age-old argument of do you slow down, slow your offensive down, burn as much clock as you can, or do you go ahead and keep the offense wide open, try to score again?
5 on the play clock. There is a snap. Running back's going to try to run. He's met at the line of scrimmage, gets away. And going to get across the – he gets across. Hurdles a man at the 35, gets all the way down to the 31-yard line. That's going to be short by 1 yard, but it's going to bring up a third and 1.
I'm going to tell you, Blytheville had him stopped in the hole, and Don Taven's able to push away and spin out of that thing. And then you see the athleticism of a Don Taven Littleton hurdling that man at the 35 and getting yourself to a
Why is the clock
position to make a first down.
It's third. I don't know, folks. We got confusion all over the field. The down marker says 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to try to run. He's got to get over the 30, and he does. He gets up to the 28-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down, 1st and 10, no matter what. Ball sitting at the 29-yard line of Blytheville, 1st and 10.
I got to tell you, I don't understand what's going on with the. Well, they've got it running now.
Yeah, just some confusion on the field here, folks. We're sorry. We're just trying to figure it out as much as you are. They're gonna run as much clock as we can. 6:53 left in this ball game. Seminoles hold a 5-point lead. 1st and 10. Ball sitting on the 29-yard line of Blytheville. Shotgun formation. Dante Van Littleton is your quarterback. 5 on the play clock. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to run to his right. Now he's going to go up the middle. He's going to get across the 29 to about the 28. We'll just have to see where it's marked at. Yep, 28-yard line. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
And again, this is ball control offense. This is burn clock. We got a 5-point lead. We're deep in the Chickasaw territory. We need to, we'd like to see a score here, but I got to tell you, Coach Carter would be content to run this football game out, score or not, and get his first win of the Jamie Carter era in Seminoles, in Seminole country.
I'd take the same thing, but 6 minutes is eternity.
It is a long time.
3 wide receivers set, 7 on the play clock. Shotgun formation. Dante Van Littleton is your quarterback. And there's your snap. Number 1, Tony Williams, across the 25. He's across the 20, and we've got a flag thrown. Flag thrown back here, and maybe it happened. He threw the flag, and there was one man standing there. So maybe it happened, and
might have had trouble getting his flag out of his pocket.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Surely he's not seeing what the play does before he throws it, right?
That's a good question.
We'll see what it is. Usually that's holding when it comes from the umpire. We'll see what the play call is.
It was in that area.
Oh, okay. Got him below the waist. That's dangerous. So
that is dangerous, and that's and those officials are pressed on that. That's an area of focus.
It's going to bring the ball back all the way back to the 43-yard line. That's a huge penalty.
It is.
Got to get all the way down to the 19 for a 1st down. So you can do the math, folks. It's a long ways to go. 22, I believe it is. Seminoles going to huddle up. 9 on the play clock. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws it out complete over here to Anthony Harris Jr. He's trying to get away. He gets across the 40 to the 39-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. Clock's going to stop.
I'm sure Coach Carter's over there screaming at AJ, get down, stay in bounds. But he wasn't able to do that. It's going to stop the clock now. It benefits Blytheville a great deal.
Ball sitting at the 39-yard line of Blytheville. Be 3rd down, 3rd and about 18 or so is what we're looking at.
And again, you may be in an area of the field here where you could get half of this back and probably go for it on 4th down.
Seminoles got to hurry. 2 on the play clock. One man comes into motion, and there's a flag on the play. And if it's a motion, it should never happen.
It won't. You can't decline it if it's a dead ball foul.
Yeah, if it's an illegal motion, you can't take the play. All right, legal shift. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how that's.
Going to be a 4th down, folks. 4th down. Blytheville's going to get the ball back. Ball sitting on the 49-yard line. Anthony Harris Jr. is going to be your punter.
Harris in punt formation for the Seminoles. Tavares Townsend back deep for the Chickasaws.
You know, if that's a dead ball foul, that play never occurred. So how do you take the results of the play and decline the penalty? I don't understand that.
There's a snap. Going to be a high end-over-end kick. It's going to take a Blytheville bounce.
Oh, get on the ball. He touched it.
And Blytheville will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 37-yard line with 5 minutes left in this game. And, Bobby, you're going to have to ask the Seminole defense to come up one more time.
You put it on the defense's back again, and they've played well all night. They've done a good job, and they're going to have to just stiffen their neck one more time.
Ball is on the 37-yard line of Blytheville. 1 wide receiver to the near side, 3 to the far side. Shotgun formation, and got a different quarterback in now. There's a snap. He's going to run. He's in there to run, and he's going to try to get outside. He hurdles a man out there and going to get out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So pretty good gain there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, 2nd and about 3.
It's number 2, Kylan Wells, playing quarterback now. Good-looking runner.
They're going to swap him back out now. He put him in there just to run that sweep.
Just to run that sweep.
Yep, Jeremiah Northern's going to be in the ball game now. 2nd and 2, ball set at the 45-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. And there's the snap. Quarterback going to look to throw. He goes to number 11. He's trying to reset himself, and he's going to be dropped for a loss all the way back to the 40-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 7 for Blytheville.
Great play by Chris Littleton. Goes out there and looking for a tunnel screen there from the Chickasaws, and Chris just makes a good play.
3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 7 for the Chickasaws. And there's a snap. And the quarterback's running away, trying to get away. He's still trying to get away. He's backtracking. And he's got a man out here, and he's going to overthrow him. Overthrows this man. Had him open for a second, intended for number 2, Kylan Wells, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down and 7.
Very fortunate there for the Seminoles. That Kylan Wells is wide open. Jeremiah Northern does a great job of getting free of the pass rush. The Seminoles had several chances at him and just couldn't get him on the ground. And, the guy's not 100%, still possesses the athletic ability to get out of that pickle.
They're going for it. 4th down. Seminoles need to go get the quarterback here. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to throw, and it's complete. Number 2, and he just throws a man down. He's still running, Bobby. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he's in for a touchdown. Wow. Wow. That is a 60-yard touchdown pass.
Michael, I couldn't see who the defender was, but he slipped and fell.
All night long.
Came out of the break and slipped and fell. But if you're going to give up a score, you needed to give up one quickly, and that's what's happened here. Plenty of time for the Seminole offense to come out here, take the football down the football field, and regain the lead.
I think they're going to go for 2 here.
It makes sense. You don't hurt yourself here by not making the 2-point conversion. So.
Going for 2. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun formation. One man goes into motion. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right. Throws a bounce pass into the end zone. It's incomplete. 3:57 left in this ball game. Blytheville 25, Osceola 24. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Okay. And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Haley Field. We are on the campus of Blytheville High School, and Blytheville has just scored on a 60-yard touchdown pass from Jeremiah Northern to Kylan Wells. Two-point conversion was no good, and Blytheville has a 1-point lead, 25-24, with 3:57 left. High end over end kick. It's going to be taken at about the 14. He's across the 20, 25, across the 30, runs into his own man, falls down at the 32-yard line.
Terrence Nimmers on the return. He had a good head of steam there until he ran into his own player. Looks like we got a Blytheville player down.
Holding his right leg there. A timeout for an injury. 3:51. You got to go 68 yards.
You got plenty of time here, Michael. It's no need to get in a big rush here. Run your offense. Just come out and play composed and do what you've done for the second half. The last part of the first half and the second half, offense is executed well. Let's continue to do those same things.
Appreciate everybody watching tonight. Great view count. Appreciate that so much. Again, if you're watching on Facebook, please like our page and share it. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to it. Appreciate everybody listening on 107.3 The GOAT, which is our radio station that we do Osceola Seminole football on, and also the Sudbury Radio Sports app. Appreciate everybody listening to that also. Bobby, that was number 15, Levin Reed, who was helped off the field there with a leg injury.
Right leg injury.
Seminoles are back on the field. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun formation for Dontaven Littleton. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Now he's going to come out here to his right. He's got all kind of room. Maybe that to 40, 45, 50. Going to run across up to about the 46-yard line. Big run there for Dontaven Littleton. That's a first down.
That's what you wanted to see happen on first down right there. You know, you wanted positive yardage, but you get a big play and get yourself in Chickasaw territory. And that's a great first play and set yourself up to take the lead in the football game.
Shotgun formation one more time. There's a snap. Quarterback's on a roll to his left, still rolling. Going to throw out, and he's got a man out there, and it's caught. Landry and Clayton all the way down to the 29, 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Osceola, and great job there. Pitch and catch, Bobby.
And again, that's that soft spot in that zone. Landry's been sitting in it all night. Dontaven is on time and on target with the football, and you're right back in the driver's seat here.
3:26 left in this ball game. Blytheville leads 25-24. Seminoles have the ball on the Blytheville 28-yard line, 1st and 10. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw. Now he's going to try to run. He's got a man right in the middle of the field. Hits him in the wrong spot, Bobby, right there on the numbers.
Yep. Couldn't have hit him any better. Hey, you know, you're going to think I'm crazy here, Michael, and you know, you want to get down here and get the ball in the end zone and score, but I don't know that you want to score too quick.
Man, I'm going to tell you what, at this point, I'll take anything. And we just have to worry about what happens when it happens. 2nd down for Osceola. Ball's at the 28-yard line. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun formation for the quarterback. There is a snap. Quarterback's looking to throw. Still looking to throw. Throws it down to the end of the field. He's got a man. He's got Landry and Clayton. Oh, and he just drops it. Oh, he has it in his hand, folks, and he just drops it. That was a touchdown. Mercy, mercy, mercy.
Yep, Landry and again in that same area, and once again, Dontaven puts it on him, and he just dropped it. Now you got to concentrate here, Michael. You got to have the first down.
Yes.
You're gonna use 2 downs to get it, but you got to have the first down here.
3:14 left in this ball game. 25-24. 3rd and 10. Ball sent at the 28-yard line. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He throws it right out. It's complete at the 30. Across the 29, well, right to 20, about the 30-yard line. They're going to give him the 20-yard line. I'm sorry. They're going to give him the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down 4th and 2, Bobby.
And that's what I'm talking about. You didn't have to have it all right there, but you needed to get more than half. Good play, good toss there to Jabari Person. He brings it in and gets close. You know, you're 4th and 2 right here. You just got to be sure to get this first down, convert the first down, continue the drive.
Got to have the 18-yard line. 4th down, 4th and 2. Big down here for Dontavian Littleton and the Seminoles. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's across the 19, and I don't think he's going to get there.
Michael.
They're going to give him the 20. They're going to give him no gain. They knew it was coming. And Blytheville's going to hold with 2:47 left in this ball game.
You went back to the quarterback power, and Blytheville loaded up on that side, and it just wasn't blocked up good enough to get the conversion. And now you're not out of the ball game yet. You just got to play defense right here. Put your head on right and get out here. Don't get down, and you can get this football back.
2:47 left in this ball game. Blytheville takes over on downs, 1st and 10. The ball sitting at the about the 21-yard line, 22-yard line. I'm sorry. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation. Northern is your quarterback. There's a snap. He's going to give it to the running back. There's a fumble on the play, and I think Blytheville's going to get back on it, and he does. It's a loss all the way back to the 19-yard line. Be a 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13 for Blytheville.
Well, that was almost a gift for the Seminoles right there.
2:24 remaining. 2nd and 13.
They're going to take this down. This probably be just about a minute 58 when they have to snap the football. Minute 58, minute 59.
Both teams got 1 timeout left according to the scoreboard. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. The quarterback's going to run. And he's going to get across. He's going to get outside. He's across the 25 up to about the 29-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and about 3 for Blytheville.
And there is the athleticism of a Jeremiah Northern. The kid's not 100%, but he still possesses that ability to give you positive yardage as a running quarterback.
1:33 left in this ball game. 3rd and 3. If they get a first down, that's probably going to ice it for Blytheville. I'm sitting in the house here, Bobby, if it's me. 13 on the play clock. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to run. Had him in the backfield. He's going to get away, and he's going to have enough for a first down. And that's going to probably ice it with 1:02 left.
That's probably going to be the ball game.
Man.
And I know the Seminole Nation is disappointed. I know it's you never want to celebrate any kind of loss, but again, you see a Seminole football team that's finding its way, and there's just we got a flag.
Hang on. We do have a flag. Holding on number 51, Bobby. So he's going to replay the down. So it brings it all the way back to the 25-yard line. You got 1:02 left. And they're not running the clock. Yes, they are. That helped us there because they held the clock for about 6 seconds.
It did.
We can stop them here. We can call a timeout, and they'll have to punt. Well, never mind. I don't know if they'll punt or not. 3rd and 7, shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to run, and he's trying to get to the outside, and they're trying to get him. Ball's on the ground. Osceola said they got it. Osceola said they got it. Do we got it?
Oh, my goodness.
Let's see. Waiting on the mark. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Oh, my goodness, Bobby.
He
The
put it on the
Seminoles
ground.
have a life. They have a life with 33 seconds on the clock. Northern puts the ball on the ground, and Osceola will have an opportunity, folks.
Yep. You got 1 timeout left.
Hey, we got a kicker, too. I know it's been ugly all night, but Logan Slayton can kick the ball. Either way, I know you want to put the ball in the end zone and ice this, but, hey, I know Logan Slayton can kick the field goal. Let's just don't worry about that. Let's just put it in his end zone here, Bob.
Yeah, let's just get it over with.
Ball sitting at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Seminoles. 33 seconds left. 5 wide receivers set now. Littleton is your quarterback. He's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. And he's going to get sacked. You cannot take a sack there.
No. They were looking for the hook and lateral right there. They were going to throw it out and lateral it back, and it just didn't transpire. It didn't materialize.
Osceola's going to take their last timeout with 25 seconds left, Bobby. And hey, did we need it there though? I mean,
I don't know that you needed it there. I think you had the Chickasaws spread out, and you had some opportunity up on the eastern side of the field. But you're not dead here, and you don't have to get it all right here. You got 25 seconds left. You complete a couple of passes to the outside. You could squeeze 3 plays into this. But the receiver will be critical if you do get the ball on the outside. They got to get out of bounds.
25 seconds left, 25 to 24. Yes, either you got to get out of bounds or it's got to be a first down and hurry up and get out on the ball.
Yeah, you can't do anything in the middle of the field.
Well, if it's a first down, if you can hurry up and get on the ball, he'll wait till the sticks are stopped. We'll just see how it works out here. Nevertheless, folks, Osceola had a chance last week to put it in the end zone and win that ball game. They're going to have another opportunity right here, and that's all you can ask for. At the end of the game, either you want to be winning or you want to have the opportunity to win. So, ball's going to be on the 35-yard line, 2nd and 16 after that sack. 25 seconds, 1-point lead for the Blytheville Chickasaws, 25-24. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, shotgun formation. Littleton's your quarterback. There's a snap. He's going to step up. Now he's going to run. He's got to get the first down. He gets all the way up to the 29. You got to get on the ball.
You got to move.
You got to get on the ball.
You got to move.
Be 3rd down. Don't. And
spike it for the 4th down play.
8 seconds left, folks. 4th down. 4th. The ball's at the 29-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. You got to have the 19-yard line to get the first down. So you got to go to the end zone here, Bobby. You got to be real quick to get it on the outside and get out of bounds on the first down. One or the other.
I don't think you got time for 2 plays here. I don't think that you're in a position to try to get to. I think you got to go for the end zone right here.
8 seconds left. Shotgun formation. And I think Blytheville's going to call a timeout now, and we'll stay right here. And Blytheville wants to make sure they get the right play call. And Bobby, 8 seconds left. You got to go to the end zone. Either you go to the end zone or you hurry up and try to get it to the outside and get out of bounds with 1 more play.
If you're going to try to squeeze 2 plays, you got to have something beyond the sticks that immediately goes out of bounds, and it's got to be quick. You're going to be pushing it. The average offensive play takes about 6 seconds if it's a bang bang play. So you'd leave yourself 2 seconds to get in the end zone. Boy, that's pushing it. That's squeezing it tight there for a young football team.
Folks, we want to say y'all have seen an excellent football game here tonight.
Game.
It started off slow. We only had 6 points at the half, but the second half has been explosive by both teams.
Yes.
They made adjustments at halftime, and you see the difference here right now. 25-24, Blytheville leading by 1. Osceola's going to have a shot here on 4th down, 4th and 5, to either go to the end zone or get the first down, but I think I'm like Bobby. You got to go to the end zone. You got 5 wide receivers set, shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's looking to throw, still looking to throw. He's going to throw it towards the end zone. He's got a man there, but it's going to be knocked down with 3 seconds left, and that's going to turn the ball over on downs, and Blytheville will have the ball back.
Threw it into triple coverage. He's looking for Terrence Nimmers over there. Just Blytheville made a good defensive play and had the receiver picked out, and it's just again, I know that Seminole fans will be disappointed, but I see nothing but good things out of this football team. I see nothing but life and fight and the heart and the want to win. This is going to be a good season for the Osceola Seminoles. They're going to put this together.
Bobby, that's why you play the game. Mm-hmm. You play these non-conference games to see where you're at. You take a 6-point loss last week. I'm going to wait till this clock runs out before I say it here, and he takes a knee. And we're going to take a 1-point loss here tonight to Blytheville. And hey, getting better every week. Things are coming together. What we want, folks, we want to be clicking when it comes to conference play, and that's what we want. So what we'll do right now, folks, is take a timeout. 25-24 is your final. Blytheville over Osceola. We'll take a timeout, let our sponsors get a word in. We're going to get some stats. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. State Representative Monty Hodges is running for re-election for District 55. Monty is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Monty has worked hard in the state legislature representing District 55 and is asking for your vote on November 3rd. Monty wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season, and let's win a state championship. Let's all help re-elect Monty Hodges for state representative for District 55. Monty Hodges is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Haley Field here on the campus of Blytheville High School. We are in the post-game show. Osceola falls to Blytheville 25-24 here tonight. Bob would go into our scoring real quick. Wasn't but one score in the first half. That was in the second quarter with 7:18 left. Townsend, number 8, Tavares Townsend, had a scoop and score on a fumble. Extra point was no good. 6-0 at the half is what we had. And, Bobby, in the first half, what you had was two teams trying to find identity on offense.
And again, we see that now, and we talked about it at halftime. Was it really two offensive teams that were sputtering, or was it two very aggressive, disruptive defensive teams? And we had that question answered for us in the second half. Just two offensive teams that just couldn't get anything put together and find any rhythm.
Third quarter with 11:45 left, 89-yard touchdown return for a touchdown by number 2. That's Kylan Wells. Extra point was good, and Blytheville led 13-0 at that point. In the third quarter, Osceola finally gets on the board with 7:47 left. A 6-yard touchdown run by number 11, Dontaven Littleton. Extra point was no good, 13-6. Also in the third quarter, 4:55 left. Dontaven Littleton has a 5-yard touchdown run. Tried the 2-point conversion. It was no good, and Blytheville led Osceola 13-12. Right back, 4:37 left in the third quarter. 56-yard touchdown run by number 25, D. Wells. Extra point was no good. Blytheville led 19-12. Then we got 50 seconds left in the third quarter. 1-yard touchdown run by number 11, Dontaven Littleton. Extra point was no good. And, Bobby, we go to the end of the third quarter. Blytheville leading 19-18. So we go 6-0 all the way to 19-18 in the third quarter.
Two teams that started to find a rhythm. Yeah, we started to see Jeremiah Northern at quarterback for Blytheville, and even though he's hampered by a leg injury, he inspires confidence in his offensive football team, and he came out and was able to give that offense a lift. And you saw the same thing from the Seminoles. You see Dontaven Littleton find his rhythm in the passing game. A.J. Harris starts to come up big. Landry and Clayton making big catches. Jabari Person making big catches, and finding a way for the Seminoles to start moving the football. And so you started to see those offenses gel and come together and start affecting the football game.
Fourth quarter, 11:28 left. Osceola finally gets the first lead of the ball game. 37-yard touchdown pass from number 11, Dontaven Littleton, to Jaden Brown. Extra point again was no good, and Osceola led by 5, 24-19. 3:57 left in the ball game. Blytheville scores on a 60-yard touchdown pass from Jeremiah Northern to number 2, Kylan Wells. 2-point conversion was no good, and that's how we end up 25-24 Blytheville over Osceola. And Bobby, looking at that right there, special teams. Special teams was the big thing tonight.
It's a tale of two big plays. You had a fumble recovery, scoop and score, and you had a kickoff for return for touchdown. That 14-point swing will just about take any football game out of your reach. So those are two areas, and there were some big plays offensively for Blytheville. They had a big pass play and a big run play. That if you can shore those things up, you walk away with an easy victory. But certainly you have to look at that first half and look at that fumble and the scoop and score. And anytime a team can score defensively, that's on the plus side for that football team.
And also, Bobby, what they're going to have to work on a lot more is the kickoffs, trying to get your coverage on the kickoffs, and especially your extra points. You hit your extra points tonight, you beat Blytheville.
That's correct.
So special teams is a huge part of the ball game, and it just you got to play the whole game. You can't play it halfway or anything like that. So
we talked about that when the penalty came on the extra point, and Osceola decided not to go for 2. You look back on that in hindsight, and I'm sure Coach Carter will question it tomorrow. I'm sure he'll think about it and try to decide what he should have done in that position. But you're right. You make a couple extra points there, and it's a different football game, different outcome.
Bobby, Coach Thompson's working on her stats, so we'll go over the finals for the games we got real quick, and if we get the stats, we'll give them to you here in just a minute. Osceola and Blytheville, you know how that went out. Blytheville 25, Osceola 24. It was all Hoxie tonight, 47-16 over Mountain View. Salem 34, Walnut Ridge 14. And I'm telling you, Salem is a team that in the last couple of years, Bobby's come on, and they kind of woke Walnut Ridge up tonight.
It sounds like they played an excellent football game. We knew Salem had gotten some kids in there that were quality football players and knew they would make a good showing.
Palestine, Wheatley, and Mark Tree, we didn't get a final score on that one. We still only got a 6-0 score for Piggott and Missouri State Pinion. at the half, so we don't have anything on that. EPC beats Manila 16-7 tonight. Good job there by Manila on playing a pretty good game against a pretty good EPC team, and so I mean that was a good job there.
That's correct.
Cave City is all over Corning for a final 34-2.
Boy, that surprises me too. I thought Corning would have a little better showing than that against Cave City, but I'm gonna tell you, we've talked about this in week 0, that Cave City had made a really good showing in week 0.
Last score we had, Harrisburg and Truman, was 30-13. Harrisburg beating Truman, which is a 3A school over a 4A school, to let you know that Harrisburg's got a pretty good team this year. And we play Gosnell next week. They lose to Valley View tonight, 20-6. So it'll be the battle of unbeatens next week. Osceola will be 0-2 going in, and Gosnell's 0-2 also. So next week, folks, we are at Gosnell, 7 o'clock next Friday night. Seminole Nation will be live about 6:40. We did just now get our stats, so let's take a look at them, and man, how it's lopsided. Osceola and Blytheville, we'll do Osceola first. 45 rushes for 163 yards, 18 for 35 through the air, 264 yards for 427 yards total offense for Osceola. Blytheville, 33 rushes for 135 yards. They were 5 for 16 through the air for 70 yards. That's 205 yards. Bobby, if you told me that Osceola would hold Blytheville to 205 yards, I'd put all my money on they'd win.
And again, that goes back to what we talked about just at the beginning of the postgame show. It's a tale of a couple of errors and a scoop and score and a touchdown or kick return for a touchdown, and that bears, it's borne out by the stats.
Yep.
Your defense has played well. You hold a high-powered Blytheville offense to 205 yards. This defense for Osceola is as advertised. It's a solid defense.
It is, but that just goes to show you how important special team is.
That's correct.
Dontaven Littleton, 27 yards rushing, 132. Well, let's see here. No, he's got 300. Oh, I'm sorry. 27 passes, 132 yards, 3 touchdowns. 27 rushes, 132 yards, 3 touchdowns. Anthony Harris Jr. had 7 catches for 68 yards. Jaden Brown had 5 catches for 103 yards. So that's some of your stats here tonight. Appreciate Coach Thompson doing our stats for us. He always helps us out, and we appreciate that so much. Folks, we want to thank all of our sponsors on the Seminole Nation, and our sponsors for our live stream and our radio broadcast. We appreciate every one of you so much. Without you, this could not be possible. We appreciate it. We want to thank Miss Denise Berg back at the station. She's the one that takes care of us, makes sure we get in and out on all these breaks and things like that. We appreciate her so much. Appreciate Mr. Harold Sudbury Broadcasting, for allowing us to do the stream, and the 107.3 The Goat on his radio stations. We appreciate him so much for that. I want to thank my partner in crime, Mr. Bobby Eflin. We do this every Friday night, and I appreciate him so much for doing what he does. It's so much fun. Hopefully next week we'll be able to get a live show in there in the middle of the week to go over some of the football action that's going on. We'll just stay tuned to our page for that, and we'll let you know what's going on with that. I want to thank Mr. Jade Gonzalez, who pushed all these buttons here tonight, kept us straight. We appreciate you so much, man. Without Jade, nothing happens. I'm going to tell you, everything you see on the live stream, everything you see going in and out is Jade's. It's Jade doing all of it. We'll give him a lot of grief, Bobby, but
it's all his fault.
But it's all his fault.
All his fault.
That's exactly right. I want to thank my son, Gage Eflin. He was on the camera tonight. We appreciate him so much. Love having him here with us. So, folks, for everybody here at the Seminole Nation, for everybody back at 107.3 The Gold and the Sudbury Radio Sports app, final score, Blytheville 25, Osceola 24. We'll see you next Friday night in Gosnell. Thank you so much, and have a good night.